I'm gonna have to draw while doing this stuff. Okay. Let's go.
I have returned.
Welcome back, Monsieur.
I missed you more.
What's up? What's up?
Is that so funny? That's so funny.
Oh, you didn't have it up on the channel, you mean? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, the live chat.
Oh. Wait, so can they hear or no? Is the mic?
Say all
Oh,
the swear words before we start. Let's go. Okay.
they can't hear you. We
Why
didn't,
can't they hear you? What the hell?
we didn't take our meds.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's so weird.
Oh, that okay.
They probably think we're just talking to some random like.
Oh, probably. The big TD entrance.
I am.
My Nick, my
should-
back.
Yeah, we were talking like it was backstage.
My Nick.
One's in the
My
chat
Nick,
if you can hear us.
my back.
We're just talking. Like between ourselves, like answering to like a ghost, and they're like, "What the fuck is going on?" So everybody is still getting 2 minutes to like talk about their thing. No. I feel no. I feel like yesterday. I don't know if you caught yourself, but like the one that was talking about the really emotional story. You were like, take your time. You have 1 minute.
Yo, yeah, bro. I wanted to tell that to Didi. It's like, take your time. You have time, but you have 1 minute left. That was funny. Yeah. Yeah, don't stress about it. Just yeah. No, I'm good. It was just funny.
So funny. I tried not to laugh because it was like a sad story. But I was like, oh god. Take your time. But 1 minute.
Bro.
I think I literally I look like the starting scene screen during that pitch.
What is love?
When someone said cringe intro, that's why I said Didi shouldn't even be muted right now because we're just like literally just talking about nothing.
All right, hey everyone, welcome to the part 2 of the Didi Mark Thanksgiving Pitch Special 2003. My name is Didi Mark. This is the first time you're hearing my voice today, but you've been hearing those people's voices because they've been talking to themselves. But welcome back. Today we're here to finish the rest of the people that we couldn't get yesterday. We're not gonna waste too much time. Everyone who's in here, kind of, what's up? I'm still trying to set up some stuff a little bit. Give me like 2 minutes and we can actually get fucking started. But how's everyone doing in chat right now? Let me know. I'm actually reading chat right now. Let me know how you doing. How you guys doing in chat? Talk to Monitor, talk to Leah, talk to Third. Say hi,
Hello, Queen.
Yes, Queen. Slay Hunty. There you go.
You do that so well. That's concerning, bro.
Because I do it a lot. Okay.
Queen. Yeah.
Hunty.
You did the white girl very well, man.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm gifted. You know what I mean? Okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to get the clock on, like the countdown, like the clock thing. It's giving me issues right now.
Oh, your computer's just like overloaded with garbage.
Yeah, 'cause the amount of fucking people on this Discord and like the fact that I'm on a call, the fact that I'm streaming, my computer is fighting for his life right now.
It's like, have you seen those TikToks where they like describe their computer and it's like the battle engine just like I'm like oh my god, that always feels
He won't even show us his desk.
Dude, my desk is bad.
Desk reveal.
It is
Workspace
bad,
reveal.
bro. Like I'm telling you, motherfuckers would start a GoFundMe. My desk is shit. It's like, first of all, if I did clear out all the beer bottles, okay, it's like a shitty shitty event desk. Yeah, there's like all types of bottles on my shit, like soda cans and beer bottles. Yeah, nah, it's bad here. You forget I live here, man. Okay. There we go. All right, everyone who's in here, I'm doing the timer right now. I'm about to get it done. I got it not lagging. And it should you guys can see it on stream right now. Bet. Okay, perfect. I think we're set. Okay. Let's actually get to the list. Who was the last person we got on?
Wait, let me check. It was forgettable Deku, I think. Otaku, forgettable Otaku.
And who's next?
Dacian Dark.
Wait, I don't think we did Forgettable. They said I'm next.
Oh, okay. So we did Spoon Guy, the last one.
What was their story? Remind me.
The Spoon Guy was the one with the
President.
presidential One Piece. Yeah, that was the last one. One Piece X presidential election.
Yeah, Spoon Guy was the last one.
Yeah, so forgettable Otaku, thanks.
Okay.
All right, bet. Sorry about the scuffed intro, guys. I'm not used to streaming with fucking 4 other people, so I forgot you guys could hear them.
I think there's a way to mute that. I don't know how though.
I would have to mute the music. It's because I want people to hear music.
Yeah,
while
because
they're in the
our
room.
volume, our volume and the PC volume of DD Marks are the same.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. So if go ahead.
I think what some people do is it'd be a different channel, right? Like we would just literally be backstage in our own chat and then just come in when it's time.
Yeah. But that's what we could have done if I wasn't an amateur.
Next time we can do that.
Next time. Yeah, I want to bring you guys back for the final stuff, but like you guys will read it beforehand, so we'll just come on and talk about it real quick. You know what I mean? Like in the final,
Sure.
like their final stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom. We're ready. Bring on Unforgettable Otaku. My music is loud as hell, bro.
They are already here.
We're here already.
Oh, I can't even see this. I can't even see Discord. Hello, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm good.
Awesome sauce. Are you British too? Are you British? Is that why I'm here? No? Okay.
No.
Let me
I'm
stop.
Australian.
You're Australian.
Oh, you're
really?
Australian. You're
Wow.
Australian.
Okay, sorry, don't be racist, okay? Just because you come from the land of Hugh Jackman doesn't mean you have to be racist. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry about that for forgetting about Taco. I don't know what you're expecting. This is the DD Mark Discord. But really quick, introduce yourself and nothing too crazy. I'm assuming you were here yesterday, so you know the drill. So, go ahead.
I've now forgotten everything about myself. Wow.
Wow, okay. That happens to me too sometimes, I'll be honest. It's okay.
I draw stuff. That's why I'm here.
Lovely. That's hey, that's good. That's perfect. Exactly. So you have 2 minutes. I will let you know when you have 1 minute left. And as opposed to what I was doing yesterday, if I missed the 1 minute mark, I'll just shut up and just let you know when your time is up. Okay. But are you ready? Before I start your time, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Let me actually find your name on this thing really quick. Do you guys know what slide they're on?
I'm looking for it right now.
Forgettable. I recognize the name. I'm pretty sure you submitted. Damn it.
It's bro, where the heck is it?
Oh my god, is it not here? Did you just finesse your way in here, Forgettable Otaku? Or are you kidding?
No,
me?
it's sixth one. The sixth one.
Six. I was joking. I recognize the name. I knew for a fact they were on there. I just couldn't find it.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay.
X back.
Black. Are you? Oh my
Yes,
god.
go ahead.
Oh my god.
Bro, I can say black. Wait, white. Yeah, I can say white, but I can say black. I might be racist, yo.
What?
I'm joking.
Oh my
Joking.
god. Forgettable Otaku. I'm sorry that this is the level of professional. Actually, no, I'm sorry.
Damn.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so your pitch is Yu-Gi-Oh! X meets Black Butler. I know Black Butler because it's so popular, but I'll be honest, I don't even know what it's about.
Literally.
But I know Yu-Gi-Oh though.
This
You didn't
handsome,
know Black Butler?
Wait, I don't know what it's about. But Monitor was saying it. What it's about?
there's handsome men in it, and the main dude's like a demon.
That's it.
And the main
Oh.
great.
Okay. Okay. All right.
The third like it.
I like
Okay.
it for the fashion style.
The fashion style is that's the inspiration you're drawing from it mainly, or are you also drawing from the story as well?
Well, I'm including demons, so that's another element. But I like the gothic Ouija fashion that's used, so that's my main inspiration from it.
That's good.
Nice.
That's very good. That's why you want to have inspiration, so you can, stuff like that. That's good. So, you have 2 minutes. Are you ready? So I can start your time.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, awesome. Your time starts now. Go crazy.
Okay, so in the Chamber of Judgment, which is located in the realm between Earth and Duat, which is the Egyptian equivalent of the afterlife, Amari serves as an incarnation of Anubis, judging souls for the afterlife. His goal is to ensure all beings, mortal or deity, receive justice, and his main means of doing this is through his duty as Anubis. And this is all disrupted when he's faced with judging the soul of Enos, who is a boy possessed by a demon who is unwilling to let Enos receive judgment. Usually demons are pretty cooperative because they gain power as as souls are taken that they are connected to and have made a contract with, but this demon has formed an attachment with Enos, and is unwilling to let judgment occur. And because the way that contracts are formed is through sacrifice, so he literally murdered his younger sister to gain this contract, the demon is kind of scared that that's going to mean that this younger kid who's 16 is going to be judged quite harshly because he's done something really bad in his short lifespan. So the demon's trying to make sure that they're not judged yet because they will probably receive quite a harsh afterlife. So then because the demon's unwilling to let the judgment go through, most of the conflict is resolved through physical fighting because Amari's not having it. Amari is doing their job. So Amari defeats the demon to resolve the conflict and allowing Enos to, be judged and go to the afterlife. And it concludes, so Amari learns some valuable information about how all the different afterlives, because all the different religious things all exist, but they don't all fully understand how they exist together. So because the demons from biblical mythology, so under Yahweh
And that's time.
in hell.
That's time. You're out of time. But I did get. I mean, I know that you're wrapping up there, but I got a good enough sense of it. What about you guys?
I want to hear the ending.
You wanna hear the ending?
Yeah, I want to hear the ending too.
Okay, forget about Otaku. You have some time to wrap up. Go ahead.
Okay, so pretty much the ending is where the demon's defeated, and throughout the battle that they've learnt some information to allow them to better judge, because they want to also not just judge people that they have to, but they were alive when the Angel of Death came and their younger sibling was killed. So they also kind of want to get a bit of revenge on some of the existing deities, so facing this demon has taught them some valuable stuff to achieve that goal.
Okay. Who wants to start? Nobody? No?
I'm kind of confused.
You're confused?
I'm a little bit confused because what is the role of the demons exactly?
Demons primarily don't exactly serve a purpose. They more just come into Earth to cause shenanigans and stuff.
So, they create they make a contract with humans. Technically, is that it?
Yeah, so they create contracts with people because by tricking people and they'll do something for them for what's a short amount of time in their immortal lives, and then once the person dies and their soul is taken, they become more powerful.
So
I
real
have-
demons.
I got a question. So this is the afterlife, I'm assuming, right? I was getting Death Parade vibes. If any of you have read that or watched that.
Yeah.
But wouldn't the demon and the person be separated if they were getting judged? That's what I was confused about during this pitch.
That's a good point. Holy shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, if they
That's what I was
die,
thinking.
why is the demon still in them?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Because I was thinking it's sort of like, because they're in a place of judgment, so they're not exactly in the afterlife. I guess it kind of would count a bit like purgatory, where they're in the like the waiting room, not on Earth, but they're not in, wherever they've got to go, so they're still kind of in the limbo of being judged, and usually it doesn't cause many issues of having the demon with them, because the demon's usually like, yeah, take him, I want power.
Okay. Because I don't have an issue with the story. I'm having an issue with like understanding why the demon is still attached to somebody who's not even alive anymore. At that point, like, okay, so he was attached to the kid when he was alive. If the kid is dead, shouldn't you just like wait for the soul to slide in his DMs and he gets the power anyways? Why does that have to be like why does that have to follow
exactly. Like,
why does that have to follow him?
Job.
You know?
Yeah, I already did his job. Cause like because like you have to define in what stage, because it seems important what stage of like the judgment the demon actually gets to reap the benefits of having the child do the actions that he did. Because like if the demon is still there, like why the fuck is the process for the demon so long? Like,
Yeah.
how long does it take for a person to be judged too? Like,
I tell you what. Forget about Taco. This is what I would say to resolve that. At least in the quickest way. You can have like, this is your world, right? I'm assuming because we're telling you that, okay, why would a demon do this? But at the end of the day, this is fiction, right? You make the rules. So if you want it to be like the demon follows them all the way to the fucking gates of hell and then dips, maybe do like be able to justify why that is in your world. You know what I mean? And you can easily do that with like one conversation with like a character, or you can have like the first page be like a what's it called, where you give like exposition to the readers, where demons in my world, demons are this, and their main goal is to follow you into this, and so they can get this. And after that, you can start the story, so the reader knows going in that, okay, that's why this demon is hitching a ride with this kid all the way to fucking Valhalla. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
The idea that I had was kind of like along the lines of like Split, how it's like split personalities. So like, is there a way maybe to like make it so that the kid did do it literally? So then the like Anubis is like, I don't really know how to judge you because maybe it wasn't you that actually did it. It was like somehow this demon thing, but you're like taking responsibility for it. So I feel like that could be interesting if it goes like the multiple personality route or something.
That could be interesting. That also could be interesting as well. So yeah, that's two routes right there. You can go with that. But as for your actual story, for the actual story, I think it's pretty straightforward. You started getting into some details that kind of lost me a little bit. But when you break it down to the overarching thing, where okay, there's this main character, Omari, who's an incarnation of Anubis, right? And they have this job. And while there's an obstacle, this kid is here, and there's this demon. Now they have to fight it, and then they fight it. They get the demon on. There's emotional stuff, and the kid gets to go through. Pretty much, that's it. That's the story. It's resolved in terms of like this character. We see their everyday life, which is just judging people, and then the conflict, which is there's this one motherfucker that they can't judge, and they have to fight, and then they fight. And it's not doing anything too crazy. You started going in there with some details that lost me, but when you break it down to the bare bones, I think the story is fine. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have a question. Why did you choose a kid rather than like an adult?
I mostly chose a kid because, in Black Butler you've got like Sebastian and CL, and then also in Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, you could kind of count Yugi as somewhat being a possessed, particularly if you're with the older series where he doesn't even know that he has the alter ego, and the alter ego kills several people in the early manga, so I kind of went with that.
But you can do that with an adult too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause like, it's very impactful when it's a kid doing things that are as severe as that. So like, it really depends on like what you want the impact of the story to be. You know what I mean? Because like there has to be a reason why they said, okay, this kid could be able to do this, and I'll get such power from having a kid's soul, etc., etc. So like it's, probably the demon was with the kid because like kids' souls don't know where to go by themselves or stuff like that. I don't know, something like that to give it a purpose for the demon to be there.
Yeah, because otherwise, it doesn't really. It's not. You kind of just made a decision, and why? I mean, you could have just gone with an adult. Does that make sense? So yeah, add what Leo just said. I think that's a good suggestion as well. I'm really thinking here. Forgettable Otaku. I was gonna ask you about where exactly you were going, where you're gonna go with the direction of the kid, because I'm assuming you're gonna play into that a little bit. Otherwise, you know, it's not doesn't feel necessary. I'm assuming you're gonna do that, right? You're gonna play into some emotional thing. Don't go into it, but I'm assuming you're gonna do that. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I was planning to.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad to at least hear that. But Otaku, like Forgettable Otaku or Otaku or whatever, I like it. You know, we were kind of. I'm sorry if you seem like we were grilling you a little bit, but you know, we want to. Whenever you make a decision as a creator, as a writer, and as an artist, you need to be able to justify every decision that you make. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, if people come at you with questions, especially when it's like valid questions and you don't know how to defend yourself or like answer them properly, you know, or if you can't really justify why you did something, it's a bad look on you. So that's why we're grilling you the way we did. But I will say that I would like to see this made, and I will work closely with you when I do have those not one-on-one, but more personal sessions with you guys over here on the Discord. But is there anything else you wanted to say before we let you go? Any questions?
Oh no, I think I'm good.
All right. Thank you for being not a douchebag. Thank you. All right. You have a good day or night or wherever you are. I don't know what time it is in Australia. Okay. See ya.
Bye. 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 Bye.
So yeah, something that I wanted to just say in general for everyone is that like sometimes you have like a good idea, but like the execution is where it matters. So like you could have this one great idea and then do it 10 different ways, and all of them might not be good, or you know, maybe one's better than the other. It's like sometimes you just got to rearrange how you're thinking about your concept, even if the idea.
I mean, you can have a simple idea with great execution, and I would put that more.
Yeah, I like that.
Than like a great idea, but with bad execution.
Exactly. Well said. Well said. Damn, monitor out here preaching. Okay, who's next?
Daishin.
Daishin. That does not sound familiar. Goddammit.
Daishin is nuts.
Okay, buddy. Bro, there's got to be I think there's a function to search something, right? Yeah, I knew it.
His page is at the 22nd page.
Yeah, I found it. Okay. Daishin, is that are they requesting?
Yeah, they got invited. Yeah, there is request.
Yeah, Daishin was one of the last ones. That's why I didn't remember the name.
Westy.
Hello.
Hey there, what's up?
Right. How are you doing? Oh my
I'm
god.
doing great. How are you guys?
I'm great. So yeah, do you want to introduce yourself really quick?
Yeah. I'm Dacian Dark. I am basically just trying to prove everyone wrong, and live out my weeb dreams.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
You sound like an anime protagonist. I like it. Okay. I like your pitch. Danny Phantom meets D Gray Man. I loved Danny Phantom. Okay, so
Same.
I'm excited for this one. Okay.
Wait,
well,
what specifically are you inspired about Danny Phantom? Is it the characters?
So
Or
it's
just-
basically the world of Danny Phantom, how there's like ghosts and there's a ghost realm and whatnot, and meets basically the darker elements of D Gray Man, with people dying, people exorcising the evil spirits.
So what if? So basically, Danny Phantom, if it was made for adults, I like that. But you know, of course, you have your own unique spin on it. That of course. But like, I'm excited.
Both Danny Phantom.
Yeah, Danny Phantom. The concept was always like kind of dark and spooky, but you know, it was for kids. It never really got to go as far as it could have.
Butch
exactly.
Hartman.
Butch Hartman, that psycho motherfucker.
Yeah,
Anyways, yeah, that fucking guy. Anyways, you have 2 minutes. I'm on the internet, bro. I am a public like that. Butch Hartman can come for me, low key. Okay. You have dead ass. You have 2 minutes, Dacian Dark. Are you ready?
Yep, let's go.
And actually, you're the first person I'm going to ask this. I'm going to ask everyone moving forward. Do you want me to tell you when you have 1 minute left, or do you want me to just stop you when you're done, or when your time is up?
Yeah, you can give me that heads up.
Give you a heads up. Okay, bet. You have 2 minutes. Your time starts now.
All right, here we go. My main character, her name is Diana Spectra. She is a high schooler and a part-time ghost hunter. Her backstory is she was helping an ex-ghost hunter build a portal to the nether realm to see her dead parents. But the experiment goes wrong. There's an explosion, and her molecules get all rearranged. She becomes half ghost, so now she hunts ghost. Now, the plot of the one-shot is Diana overhears her classmate Stella asking three girls to perform a seance at the old abandoned manor so she can say a final goodbye to her sister that died last week. Now, Diana catches a hint of spectral aura from Stella. That's the energy in the world. So she gets suspicious. So she has to tag along so she can help. Now, boom, they get to the manor, they perform the seance, and they actually summon a ghost. Stella thinks it's her sister, and as she starts talking about how she brought the three girls that bullied her to her death, and asks her to possess one of them for her new body. But surprise, the ghost is actually not her sister. It's the owner of the manor that died 60 years ago, and now she's trying to kill them all. Diana steps up, gives a quick lecture about how the dead won't ever come back, chasing them will only bring more suffering. You know how that goes. And it's her job as a ghost hunter to exorcise evil spirits that terrorize humanity. The emotional trauma wakes up.
You have 30 seconds. I missed it. I was doing there. You have 30 seconds now. Go ahead, continue.
Gotcha. The emotional trauma awakens Stella's latent power, and she helps Diana beat the ghost. And after they win, her actual sister appears, tells her about how she's proud of her, and fades away because she passes on. And then Stella apologizes and thanks Diana, and asks her to help her become a ghost hunter. The end.
All right, perfect. Right on time. You had like 8 seconds left. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Leah, okay, you spoke first. Yeah, I'm now putting you on the fucking spot. Go first. What are your thoughts?
Okay. I liked it because it was very simple and you could like understand where it was going, but you have to read it to like see the specifics of like the story itself.
Yeah.
It gives me Phantom Seer vibes, and I like it.
It was a well-rounded pitch. Like, not to say anything
it was.
about everyone we've seen before, but of all the pitches we've heard, like that was, to me, it was like well-rounded enough where we heard the actual ending, but it's like we would still get surprised if we read the final stuff because of all the nitty-gritty that Leo was talking about that he kind of glossed over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like I like the fact that you did the like the main character summary really short, and then how the whole story goes for her, and that it's like the issue is centered around like specific characters, and then it wraps up by the end. So it was.
And I really like the message, the whole like the dead can't come back and chasing them, because that's a real ass message in real life. Because there's people who are still hung up on the dead, and it never brings it, like nothing good ever comes about it. And I think that's a good message, especially coming from the main character. You know what she did, and especially where she's at now. She would be the one to like. I like it. And
that's exactly what I was going for.
and I got that. Third and Monitor, you guys have been quiet. What's up?
I have nothing to say. I mean, I pretty much agree with Leah. I mean, the story is clear. Like you also for a stupid ass like me, you use simple words. So I didn't even hesitate. You know, when I was listening, I understood. I like.
Yeah, it. I missed the time. I missed your 1 minute mark because I was so in there. You know what I mean? It was good. I liked it.
Well, thank you.
All right. Well, Monitor's not saying anything, so I'm assuming. I
was waiting for third. But I really liked it that it's simple specifically. And it also gets you excited for more. So like that's what a one shot should do, where it's like this is just one case where they're at like the manor, but like this could be taken to other schools, neighborhoods, cities, whatever, and like different ghost powers, and like I just feel like it's got a lot of potential. So I'm excited to see like the whole aspect.
There's potential for a whole world underneath that story, and the fact that you don't even reveal it, that can build excitement. That's what a one shot should do.
Yeah.
Awesome Dation. Dark, any questions, anything before we get your ass out of here?
I just want to say that like I've seen like so much anime and watching me movies, so I was like just really racking my head on combinations to make, but then it just boiled down for me to just keep things simple and just pick two of my favorite things I liked when I was a kid, and that's how I came up with this.
Perfect, and it worked out very well. Exactly. Worked out well. Thank you for that.
Everyone's clapping.
Everyone's clapping, man. You have fans in the chat, right? At least in the Discord chat. But yeah, man, it's nice hearing from you. I'm gonna kick you out now, okay? Because some people are complaining that like.
Yo, Didi.
What?
Didi, look at your stream. Look at your stream.
Well, what's happening? Somebody donate something?
Yeah, you got a super chat.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I was looking at the queue. Oh my god, super chat from Levi Murphy. You're amazing. Thank you. My god.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Oh my gosh, your mic muted itself.
Yeah, you scream so loud, the noise gate.
I
caught
didn't.
it.
Even, I low-key, like, IRL. I didn't even scream. I just took my voice up really high.
Eight overtime.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to people wearing earphones. Like your earphones, bitch. Earphones. Okay.
We didn't hear it. It cut off.
I guess that's good. Okay. Yeah, some people were complaining that we kicked them out too fast. They didn't get to say final words like yesterday. So I'm letting people have time to say their final words today. Okay, let's move on. Let's not waste time. Next is Black Deku. Oh, what an interesting name.
Yep.
Okay, Black Deku's in here now.
Nebula.
Going on with y'all?
Nebula. Oh, what's good, bro? What's good?
Yo,
How you
what's
doing?
up? What's up?
All good.
All good.
10
All right.
page. 10 page, Diddy.
10 page.
No
Nice.
page, though.
No pitch. That's fine. That's fine. Black Deku, on your thing, you didn't have like a what meets what. Is that? Do you still not have one? That's
Yeah.
fine if you don't.
I have one. I just didn't put it on there. I actually rewrote my entire
Your entire thing?
thing
Hey,
yesterday.
no problem. Did you rewrite it in the Google Docs? In the same Google Doc?
I did. I
Alright,
have a Google
perfect.
Doc, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because when I'm gonna like read everyone's thing one on one, I'm gonna be looking at your Google Doc. So if you're listening right now, if you want to make changes in the same Google Doc that you submitted. Don't make a new one. In the same
okay,
ones.
That's what I did,
Yeah. Okay. All right. Awesome. Black Deku, introduce yourself real quick, man.
So, my bad. I'm just a little nervous. I'm not used to sharing my ideas. I'm 22 years old. I got back into drawing during the pandemic, and I've just been working on like this long-term idea I'd like to blow up one day if I ever get the chance to make it into a manga.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like, I love it. All right. So what's the pitch? We don't have it here, so I'm actually curious. What is it?
Yeah. So my pitch was Doctor Strange meets Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
I like those.
I like that.
So-
I
Okay.
like that.
What
Hold
I was
on.
trying to do was capture like the fantastical elements and like the multiversal aspects of like Doctor Strange and the unpredictability of like the magic system, along with like the grittiness, toughness, and like the some like the family drama that you would get in Jujutsu Kaisen.
The best parts of Jujutsu Kaisen. I thought you said the story. I'd have been like, okay. I just lost all my fans. I just lost every JJK fan. Just fucking unsubscribe right now.
Yes.
That's a joke. JJK has W plot. Okay, he has W plot.
Literally.
Of course, he has W plot. Okay. You have 2 minutes, Black Deku. Okay, 2 minutes.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Your time starts now. Wow me or wow us.
Alright, so in this world, sorcery is something that's existed for a very long time, along with tons of different dimensions that all have inhabitants of their own. And humans from across the world eventually learn to utilize this magic in the form of, that they call soul sorcery, which is an energy that they use to perform spells, abilities, and increase their physical attributes. What sets this apart, what I'm trying to do for the magic system, is that it's very loose, almost kind of like how in Doctor Strange, where you kind of do anything.
Yeah.
Where there's like a large cachet of spells that any sorcerer can use, but then there are special individuals, especially those from families that have their own unique abilities that no one else can use. So eventually these groups of sorcerers from all over the world eventually came together to form an organization called the Order of the Mystique, and this organization protects protects humanity from malevolent spirits, which are dangerous creatures that are born from the mutation of this strange energy from throughout the multiverse. So that's the main setup, and the main focus for this one shot was based on the Musegan family, which is a black family that resides in Japan, and
You have 1 minute,
they're
by the way.
very recognizable by their white hair and blue eyes. And
Oh.
a second. And what the story follows, at least in my one shot, is a pair of twins that are each born with special treasures from their family. One of them has a special set of eyes that grants them immense power and the ability to like learn very quickly, and the other one gives them the ability to basically manipulate space on like a grand level.
Okay.
And basically, because of that, because they're so special, their father is very desperate and also kind of very abusive towards them because he wants them to be like the very best they can be. And simultaneously, because of the potential that they hold, they also have enemies lurking in the dark that are looking to take them out. So in this one shot, I try to follow them on a single mission where they're with one of their teachers out in the field where they have to go take out a malevolent spirit. And they're very surprised to come across the fact of how this one's able to talk and has more emotion and feelings more than they otherwise would expect.
I will let you know that your time ran out like some time ago, but
I'm so sorry.
it's fine. You finally got to the one shot like right when it ended. So I want you like
Yeah.
actually like tell us about the one. You told about the world now. What's the one shot? Like, what's gonna go on in the one shot? Like, go ahead and tell us real quick.
So the one shot just follows them on a field mission with one of their masters, where they have to go kill a malevolent spirit in a hotel, and after they end up killing the spirit, one of the twins gets separated, and she has basically this encounter with another malevolent spirit that's very eloquent in his speaking. He's very good at talking, and he makes up good points about how very similar sorcerers and malevolent spirits are in their ways for trying to survive, how sorcerers have to kill malevolent spirits in order to protect themselves and humanity, and how malevolent spirits are simply following their natural instincts. So how they're both sides are basically just doing what they're naturally inclined to do in order to survive. And it kind of leaves her like in a state of like pondering her place.
And how does it end
in the world? Yeah, I think I got it across.
That's it? That's how it ends?
How does it end?
That's how it ends?
Yeah, after like they have like a brief fight, and he ends up escaping when her twin brother comes to rescue her.
Wait, so the second eloquent demon escapes?
Yes.
And that they just go home? You got away? Fuck it. Oh, okay.
Wait, so what's the conflict? I don't understand. So the conflict is the two twins fighting the
they're hunting a malicious spirit, right? And they kill that one. They kill that one, and another one comes like, hey, you forgot about me. And that one is like, that's when they're separated, right?
He started talking and stuff. Yeah, he started talking about how everyone's the same in some way, and then he leaves. Is that it?
I don't know if that's I don't know if that's a satisfying ending, dude. I don't. Maybe it's just me.
I think like overall though, it's more like a special extra chapter rather than like a one shot.
But it could be a one shot if you made so like if you just broke it down, and if it ended when they killed the original malicious spirit, they came like that could be a one shot, you know. That could be
that's not like my issue with it is the characters, because like the characters have to have like a good as long as the main characters like we get to know what their deal is all in this one shot rather than this being like one of their off missions, then it would be fine. But like since it's one of their off missions, then it's more like a extra chapter, you know what I mean? It's like
like
you have to build
like
up the characters in the same one shot.
Yeah. What I did was, because I definitely made, so I think the original pitch I submitted, basically I had written probably what is like a super long story, and I tried to basically take an excerpt from that story in order to make it into a one shot, which I guess that's probably why it doesn't feel very conclusive, because there's probably a lot of stuff that happens around it.
Also, you said that the twins have unique abilities too, right? Does that help them understand the spirit that's talking, or it's just that because the spirit is just he can just talk normally? Because giving them unique abilities and not using them is not, it's not necessary. I think
that's a good point.
I was doing that more for like I said, it was like a grand scheme of things type of thing, where it's like because of like their unique abilities, it puts more of a target on their back.
That's okay for you to know that stuff, right? But like we want to see what's gonna happen in the one shot, because that's what we're trying to develop and stuff like that. So it's like the unique abilities. What Third said is like, okay, it's fine if you know they have unique abilities, but when you mention it, it's like, oh, well, we expect you to, we want to hear a little bit more about that. But if you're not gonna focus on it, that's fine. But
also maybe you can keep that idea and make it a reason for why the spirit attacks the twins and why he wants to
why the second one shows up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because if the ending is just like no one dies or nothing's
resolved.
Nothing happened. Yeah, nothing resolved. It's not that satisfying as a ending.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Monitor, big brain. What do you think? Well, how would you fix this if you were you? How would you fix it?
I'm the Simon Cow here. So just straight up, I'm not a fan of Jujutsu Kaisen or Doctor Strange.
Damn.
I'm gonna say that, but for this, regarding the pitch, DD Mark kind of like brushed on this earlier, but like we didn't get to the actual one shot until the very end. So like a lot of like backstory and exposition, I tuned out completely because it doesn't matter because it's not in the one shot. The one shot at its bare bone is literally just we're gonna go defeat a monster, and then the monster gets away at the end, and they go home. Which is like DD Mark said, it can be a one shot. A lot of pilot stories do that. You just beat the monster and you call it a day. But I just personally don't think it like stands out that much, but
Yeah.
I think that like, this kind of story is just all about visuals because like it's a very bare bones standard. Like if you're not gonna wow anyone with like the characters or the story, or anything, then it just has to be comes down to visuals and want to see how it looks.
I was just gonna say that like I know about Leo is alluding to the characters and stuff like, and that is good, but you don't always have to have some crazy character arc or like insane plot. It could just be, oh, we're here to kill a demon, let's kill a fucking demon, and it's like you could just if you just said, well, I just want this to be an excuse to like show badass action and cool fights. That's a one shot. You know what I'm saying? It's something that can work, right? If that's something that you want to go for, then I suggest you can go that direction with this. The whole like the eloquently speaking demon thing showing up and like it getting away at the end, that feels like a chapter 34 in your manga. Like it just like the demon getting away, it's not satisfying at all. Like, and the way you described everything, it's like we're going to this journey kind of like already knowing who this character is and like you're assuming we care about the fact that like this demon is coming and doing all this shit. It's like, no, like we just want to see a one shot that again has a beginning, middle, and end, and
what
has
I do
an end that's satisfying.
I wanted to add that in general for everyone, when you're writing a one shot, assume that you're never getting a series. Assume that we're never knowing anything about like chapter 20 or whatever. Like you just have to keep the audience entertained now for like these 20 or 40 pages or whatever. So like everything that has to be good has to be in this one shot. So like I don't care about backstory that doesn't really matter. Or, like world building that I'm never gonna see. So like it just has to be good in these like 20 pages or whatever it is.
That's a good point, because in Shonen Jump, when they have them making one shots, those guys are making one shots hoping it gets greenlit. There's no assuming. You know what I'm saying? So you have to kind of approach it like that. Just like Monitor has a good point with that. But that being said, Black Deku, I hope there was something in there that can help you kind of like, I guess, move forward with this. Hopefully. But again, I will read your new thing, because I know you said you changed a little bit in the Google Doc, and we'll talk about it.
I really love the idea. I can't wait.
Yeah,
the capabilities of the twins.
Yeah, I like the Doctor Strange and JJK thing, even though Monitor doesn't. So it's like more of a personal opinion thing. I like that. I like that.
Yes,
that's your influence, and I want to see this made. So, do you have any questions? Anything you want to say to us, Black Deku? Anything?
Just want to say thanks for the critique. I'm definitely gonna look at it later and do some rewrites, and I appreciate what you guys are doing.
No problem. Thank you. Hey, thank you. You have
Good
a
luck.
good whatever. Is there like, okay? Bye, Black Deku. Is there something I can say? Like there's just like, like have a good day.
Yeah, thank you, I guess. But...
Thank you.
Because you always say I love you.
It just feels weird just ending on like thank you. Like it's like that's just a weird like. Imagine just saying thank you and just walking the fuck away from someone. Thank you.
There was a comment on the YouTube thing. Norwar Art said, I suggest looking in the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero story. That's more like a one shot. It might help with doing something like this.
Good idea. Good idea. The YouTube comments, YouTube chat. There's gems in there. Okay. Oh, next we have How. I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
I don't see How anywhere in the call.
Oh, how am I not being in the call? Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Damn.
Do you know what? No,
Damn. That's funny. That's funny.
No. We'll still get him. Let me find How real quick. Like on the thing. I'll read it. Oh my god.
Next is Lee illustration though, if you want to.
It's
a lot. It's a 21. Pitch green blood X samurai shampoo.
Okay. Do you guys want to? Because I still want to give constructive criticism to How based off what they have written here. Do you guys want to do this after we've done everyone? Or
No, he's
Yeah,
here,
sure.
He's here.
oh, they're here.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Because I did not want to read this right now on stream. Okay, good.
We're inviting you now, How.
Yes,
How.
perfect. Oh my god, How W. Oh my, I thought I was about to read this shit on stream. Oh god.
Let's go.
Let's
Hello,
go.
you're muted. Yeah. there we
Made
go.
it through.
Hello.
So what's up?
What's up?
Last minute, How? Oh my god, where were you at? Jeez.
I am still working.
Oh, you
Oh
were.
shoot.
Oh, hope you don't get in
Oh
trouble.
my god, dude!
Okay.
Oh shit!
All right, let's make this quick so you don't get in trouble. All right, How? Really quick.
No, you're good. I am working from home, so
Oh, okay.
It's more chill. It's more chill.
Oh, he's in the fucking bathroom, bro. Like what?
He's in his underwear right now. Now we're chilling. Okay, How? Introduce yourself real quick.
hey, my name is Hao. My Instagram is at how to draw, and I actually work full time, and I'm just doing this for fun, I guess.
That's nice.
Right.
Nice.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Your name is Big Brain. I look you just How to draw. Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, that's big brain.
I just got that.
Very fucking fucking
This entire time of you being in this Discord, that's what it meant. Okay, all right. Let's get to your pitch. You have Pitch Green Blood meets Samurai Champloo. Okay, I know Samurai Champloo. What is Pitch Green Blood? Oh my, that sounds gross.
Never heard of.
So this one is actually also wrong. I think it got copied.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry.
Oh
I'm
my
so
God.
God. It did get copied. Oh, it did get copied. Oh no! I'm so fucking sorry.
He's so embarrassed.
I'm really not embarrassed, but I'm sorry. I'm not embarrassed. I'm an idiot. Like this
No,
is
you're
not a
good.
secret. You guys should not be respecting.
just like his branding.
Yeah, it's on brand for me.
Embarrassed
Like,
about being an idiot.
I'm not embarrassed because it's on brand. Like, you know. So, so how? What is your actual pitch? Let me actually take this. Let me take this off.
It's actually just a general sports anime, but I would call it similar to Ace of Diamond. But it's like frisbee.
Frisbee.
Oh,
Frisbee, motherfucker.
Let's fucking go, bro.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I'm excited for this now. No pressure though.
Oh, I love frisbee. Say that
Oh my
shit
god.
right now.
Let's go. Okay, that's unique. Okay, how are you ready? You have 2 minutes. Okay, do you want me to let you know when you're at the 1 minute mark, or do you want me to just let you go
Sure.
to the end? Okay, I'll let you know when you have 1 minute left. Okay.
All right.
Your time starts now. Go ahead.
Yeah, so kind of like what I said, just want this manga to kind of spread awareness of like frisbee, kind of like how Haikyuu, Ace of Diamond,
course.
Hajime no Ippo kind of like spread awareness of their own sports.
Yeah, of course.
So I noticed there's no like frisbee anime out there, and apparently like frisbee is an actual sport, kind of like football. But a lot
Yeah,
of
it
people
is.
thought it was just like playing catch with friends, but it's actually an actual sport. So. If anyone want to look it up, feel free to look up AODL. It's kind of like NFL, but frisbee.
Okay,
So,
that's cool.
yeah, and frisbee is kind of like one of my favorite sports. We've been playing it for 6 years, so I think writing this story, I have like the first-hand experience. Can kind of explain the terminology as well. All I need is to come up with the story and the characters, so why not?
Okay, so you don't have the story yet?
I have the story.
Oh, that's what we want to hear. Like, tell us the story.
Yep.
You have 1 minute now.
Yeah, basically, it's a story about Jack, the main protagonist, kind of explaining like how he grows. Initially, he's one of the nobody, kind of like Hinata from Haikyuu, and then he got noticed by someone in, I guess, public playing pickup. Somebody noticed his potential and recruited him to high school or college. Sorry, I'm not gonna do high school. But
Yeah.
he got recruited to Oklahoma State. That's where I studied. So in there he meets kind of like a couple of players. We're gonna have like a cool guy, kind of like what's his name? Like Kageyama from Haikyuu as well.
Yeah. Tobio, yeah.
And then we have like a couple of players, like captains, and then 2 more side characters on the side. And then kind of like just explain how he got exposed for the first time in Ultimate Frisbee, and we're gonna show a lot more, having like tournament arcs, like tryout arcs, training arcs, and all those good stuff.
Okay. Well,
So like a typical sports shonen.
Yeah. So you were right out of time a while ago, but okay, you do know like this whole thing. Unless you don't plan on participating in a larger event and you just want critique on your goddamn series. But we're doing one shots, right? We're not doing a whole. You're talking about arcs, right? You know that, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
So I kind of like did my own research on like sports one shot. Kind of do some research around like how to pitch like a short story. So
Okay.
this is gonna be a short one.
What's the main like? We're following Jack, but what's gonna happen in the one shot?
Yeah, there's no story yet. Yeah, you haven't told us what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
in the one shot,
I'm waiting to know. I
Yeah.
wanna know.
Yeah,
Like, what's
so the
gonna
story-
happen? What's gonna happen in the start, and what's the ending of the one shot?
Yeah, the story is just gonna introduce like a couple of characters from the beginning of like Oklahoma State, and then Jack just got noticed by a recruiter in the public. We're gonna make it short, and then he goes over to Oklahoma State to kind of like see the players, and they kind of notice like he's new, so they all look down
They
on him at the
bully
beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then he kind of practice. We're gonna show like maybe like 1 or 2 page of him like practicing,
A montage.
just getting good.
montage. Yeah.
And
yeah.
then the last few pages is gonna be like him at the tryout. So I'm not gonna make this like a huge one shot, maybe like a 30-page so I'm trying to make it as short as possible.
I got ideas if it's that short then.
Yeah,
feel
Monitor,
like-
I was actually gonna ask Monitor. Monitor, it seems like your area. I think you would know how to get it.
Well, Third to talk about this too, because Third also likes Haikyuu and like sports anime, I think.
Mhm.
But I feel like for a one shot especially, you got to start right at the game. Like it's got to be like in the game playing, and then it can flash back to him joining the team and practicing. But like
whoa,
you're like right into the action.
Yeah, I agree.
Manga.
That's good. That's
Even-
that's
okay.
good.
So even the first chapter of Haikyuu, they start at the match, like at the main match, not even the practice. We see them practicing at like the fifth or sixth chapters.
And
And
there's during the
yeah, they
first
get-
where we see him
yeah.
like getting the kids to join the team, and like that makes it more emotional in the first chapter.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, that's pretty much it, right? I think it's not that difficult to follow. Like, it's not, like, it is difficult, but like I think when it comes to sports manga, correct me if I'm wrong. It's like Japanese manga has a way of making every sport look cool. Even fucking Death Note had made writing look fucking epic, right? So it's like, yeah, you're gonna have to figure out a way to make frisbee look cool in your manga. You know what I mean? Like
I think
artistically.
The Kuroda approach, how like he was only good at passing, because like I think in the Google Doc it says he's good at the backhand. So I feel like that could be cool visually, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Oh, that's a
and-
good
and-
ass idea though.
And another tip for you, Hao, is also I know you know. Of course, you know the game. Of course, you told us you had experience playing it and stuff like that. But you can also have to when you're writing it, you have to make sure that you write it in a way that's understandable to any idiot that doesn't know anything about the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like me.
Right.
That's something. Yeah, that's something you have to keep in mind as well. But
Yeah, make it exciting. Exactly.
Yeah,
'Cause,
make it
like,
exciting,
In frisbee, like you have to like accentuate the like. I feel like in this sense, like artistically, when you catch it. Okay, I'll give you an example because I play frisbee too. Like you know when you catch the Okay, wait. So you throw with one hand and then you catch with another one, so that the one that you catch with is the one that gets the impact of when other people throw, right? Like you can definitely play with that, like when people like actually get to catch it, how they throw themselves to catch it. Like you can, like each character can have like their own way of throwing it, like their power throw, like they can do like the special boomerang throw that comes back around to like, you know, like you have a lot of places they can play with, especially if you're gonna start at the match, which I think was a good idea, because when you do frisbee, which is a game that doesn't have like these things where like I don't know, in basketball, like, or no, not basketball, but there's a lot of sports where people have like these fights before the game or stuff like that. Like frisbee is not as volatile as like football, for example, or baseball.
Right.
So like you're gonna have to like put all the emotion like when they're catching it. Or, you know what? Somebody gets their face like or their mouth smashed in by a frisbee.
Oh
Or
yeah.
something like that. You know.
Right.
Like, that would be
Does that
crazy.
hurt?
That would be cool.
does that hurt?
Yeah,
does.
like, you can get. It's like depending on the frisbee, like it could be like a hockey puck to the
Oh
mouth.
my
like, it
God.
looks like a tooth.
Oh my!
Yeah,
I
it's
ain't,
like that.
I didn't know frisbee was that extreme. My goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it depends. It depends.
The thing that I like about sports manga is it's the one time it's all right to have like a speedwagon character where like they literally just explain what's going on and what you're looking at. They're like, "Oh my god, he just did the backhand pass right to that play." Like you literally
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that.
I was just gonna say
Yeah,
to you
it's
how
really good.
I'm gonna have to read a lot, not a lot, but I'm gonna read some sports manga and study like how it's like how they kind of do stuff, because I know you're gonna have to learn all the like how a lot of characters will think a lot, not just because they're thinking, but so the reader can like so like the author can explain stuff through those like you're gonna have to like study sports manga and see a lot of those things so you know the best way to like do things. So if you want to explain something, you don't just explain it. There's a way, you know what I mean? And I'm not doing a good job of like giving examples because I don't really read sports manga. I've watched Haikyuu and I've watched sports anime, but I have to read sports manga and I'll study it and I will help you after I've done that. But so far, I think the advice you've gotten from Monitor and Third and Leah is, to me, it's golden. I think there's a lot in there. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Do you have any like questions or anything you want to say to us?
No, not really. I think kind of like what you all said. I think the most important is like catching the moments, having dynamic angles. So most important thing is gonna be the art.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The art needs
I
to-
want to see that now, bro. I wanna draw
Yeah,
that.
I cannot wait to see that. Hal. I cannot wait. Okay, and that's pretty much it. It's been a pleasure having you on. See you, dude.
Yep. Thank you all.
Yep, no
Love
problem.
you, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh wow, third. I didn't do it this time. You did.
Bro, it was the stress. I understand now. It was the stress.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
It was stressing me out.
It's either third or fucking Didi, like throwing the people away.
It's just like it just feels so weird. It feels like I don't know. It's like that feeling of like. Okay, I was gonna say something. I don't know if that's appropriate to say on stream. I'm not gonna say that. Who's next? Lee illustration. Okay.
Lee, are you Chinese, Lee?
Okay.
I can
Okay. Third's Asian. Okay, don't cancel him. Okay.
I'm white and I'm racist. It's the 18th. It's on the 18th page.
All right, 18th page. Okay, bet. Lee illustrations is requesting. I'm gonna let him in right now. There you go. All right, let me make sure I didn't mess up the pitch on this one. Oh my god. Hello.
Hold up.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. What's up, man?
What's up, Lee?
Who's
All right.
Lee?
All right.
All right. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So sorry, the audio is weird right now. Okay, Lee, speak right now.
What did you say?
All right, there you go. Okay, I think it's a little bit of a delay. It's a little bit of a delay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that.
All right. So Lee, really quick, introduce yourself, real quick.
My name is Lee Illustrations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Sorry, guys.
No, that's fine.
Intro.
That W intro. Like honestly, if you say my name is whatever and I draw, I mean shit, that's good enough for me. Okay. So what's your pitch? I'm not gonna say just in case I messed it up again this time. What's your two inspiration?
My two inspirations is Bulletproof Monk. It's a movie. And Soul Eater.
Bulletproof Monk. What is that? Who directed that? That sounds like a Tarantino movie.
It's an old movie though. It's
Bulletproof Monk. Oh, it has this guy, the guy that from American Pie. Forget his name.
yes, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So Bulletproof Monk meets Soul Eaters. Bulletproof Monk is like an action movie.
Yes, Bulletproof Monk is an action movie.
Okay. And so the title of your one shot is called Key of Nirvana, right? Key of Nirvana.
Yeah, Key of Nirvana. Just kind of just do something. I don't know if it's gonna stick or not, but yeah.
I mean, so far so good. Okay, you have 2 minutes. Lee illustrations. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Do you want me to let you know when you have 1 minute left, or do you want me to just let the time go to the end?
Yeah, yes, please. Let me know.
All right, I'll let you know. Your time starts now. Go crazy.
All right, cool. So, the story is about the main character is Sebastian, who is being mentored by a sorcerer named Lucian, and pretty much we're in a world that used to once be full of magic, mana, if you will. It no longer is anymore, which led to pretty much a decrease in people having magic abilities and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the story, the one shot is so Sebastian, he's sent by Lucian to investigate a village that's been experiencing a lot of like people disappearing from the village, and Sebastian's just sort of like upset, and he's kind of just complaining about it because he feels like he's being sent on like a petty mission. But he goes to do the mission anyway. Sebastian, he starts questioning the villagers to figure out the reason
You have
behind
1 minute.
the
You have 1 minute, by the way. Continue.
all right, to figure out the reason behind the disappearances of the village, and he is noticing that like everyone in the village is able to use magic. There's not a single person in the village that can't use magic, and so then he soon discovers that the villagers have been sacrificing like their own people to a chaos spirit in exchange for magical powers.
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian destroys the shrine. He gets upset and destroys the shrine and all that kind of stuff. The chaos spirit that they're worshiping gets upset with the destruction to the shrine and all that kind of stuff, and starts attacking Sebastian. Sebastian is already he fights back, prepared. He defeats the chaos spirit, and that's pretty much the ending of it. Sebastian's
Perfect.
upset with the way the world is and all that kind of stuff, and that's pretty much the ending of it.
Perfect. Nice. You just ran out of time, too. Perfect. Okay. My question is, really quick, is what authority, I don't know if I missed it, what authority does Sebastian have to go around and do whatever the fuck he wants? Like, is he some, government official? Like, is he, in Demon Slayers, right? They have the right to kind of fuck shit up because they have the uniform and they have the right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, who is Sebastian? He's on a mission from this guy named, I forget the guy's name, Lucian. It's like who are they? Do they have authority to just go into these people's village and just break shit? It's like they're sacrificing people, but like if you told me they're part of this organization that doesn't allow people to do this, but these villagers are doing the exact thing that's not allowed, and it's like, and Sebastian has the ability to enforce that. It's like, okay, that makes sense. But to me, it just seems like Sebastian is just some douchebag that just doesn't like what the villagers is doing and just like fucking it up for them, even though the villagers are pretty fucked up with themselves. You know what I mean?
Right. So pretty much the reasoning behind that, maybe I should try to figure out a way to explain that. So pretty much the reasoning behind that is because Lucian is he holds the key to Nirvana, which is the name of the title and stuff. And this key holds it's pretty much connected to the core of this world, and this the core of the world is pretty much dying, which is why Mana is also dying. And so because the key is not connected to the world, because there was a whole mishap that happened like 100 years, 200 years ago in the past. And so he's in possession of the key, and he can't really put the key back into and connect it back to the core right away, because once the key was disconnected for so long, the balance of chaos and peace was distorted. And so now like chaos spirits are on the rise, and like they're like there's a bunch of chaos pretty much throughout the whole entire world. And so that balance though for those spirits, if like the key is connected and like Mana just goes back into and like amps up in the world, like those chaos spirits become even like 110 times more powerful than what they already are. And so
okay, all right,
and he's the apprentice of this sorcerer.
I feel like you should put that in the.
I was gonna say, that sounds important. That should be
I was like
low key. That's great question from DD, man.
Wait, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear everybody. What was that?
Oh. Who are you talking to? Like, you mean third or monitor?
No. I'm sorry. Like I'm saying, like I couldn't hear everybody. Like everyone was kind of like saying everything together. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, we're just talking about.
Sorry about that.
No. It's cool.
Good. We're just talking about how the information just told us is very important to the story. So you should put that in your summary or something. Oh, I mean in that page.
Yeah, when I tell people like don't put exposition, I mean like literally just tell us what we need to know. Like that sounded like that was driving the story, so you should have that like in the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as far as the story, monitor third, Leah, what do you guys think? Let's start with third, since third is unmuted. Or never mind, Leah.
Leah can go.
Leah, there you go.
Okay. I'm still. I don't know. I don't really have much to like say about it, because I was like, like the last thing you said was like how everybody else said it's like it was the main driver of the story. I'm still kind of like lost of what you actually want to tell with it in general, because like I'm missing like the message in a sense, because like sometimes in a story it's clear what it is, but I don't really know what it is in this one, unless you would want to explain it like explicitly. But
well, really quick before third and monitor give their thoughts. To me, what I see in your story is it reminds me of The Witcher. In the sense that like Sebastian is like Geralt, where he pulls up to this village and some bad shit is happening and now he's gonna stop it. I think that's pretty much it, right? Like did I just really just break it down? Like he goes to this village.
That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it, right? He just comes to the village and magic. They all have magic, even though that's kind of rare. And then he eventually finds out they're sacrificing their own so they can get magic. And it's like I can get why that's pretty fucked up. And it's like, okay, well I'm gonna stop that now. My original question asking is like what's Sebastian's authority to like just stop them? Is like. That was the only quarrel I had with it. But besides that, it's pretty just straightforward. Goes to a village, then there's the mystery. It's gonna be a mystery for the readers. Like, okay, we know magic is rare, so why do these villagers have it? And it'll be an interesting twist for them to find out that it's because they're sacrificing their own. You know what I mean? So in the sense of it's pretty straightforward. At least to me. But I would. The stuff basically with the stuff that you said after I got it out of you, that stuff should have been said at the beginning. You know what I mean? But what monitor?
Would that make the story too long if I did incorporate that? Or that was my only concern. I just didn't want to like make things too lengthy.
And that's true. That's true. Monitor,
I was gonna say I do like the setup, and like I don't think it necessarily needs a meaning. I think that this kind of reminds me of like Monogatari, if anyone's seen that or read that. But where it's pretty much just some dude who like can like exercise spirits, and then he meets this high school student and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna give you odd jobs, I'll pay you or whatever, I'm gonna teach you how to exercise spirits. So I feel like it could be like a similar situation here where like the master is like maybe they like found the kid when he was young or something like that and like trained him up and he's like, all right, we're gonna go deal with this village now. Like it could be that, or you can make it like a government thing where they sent them on a mission. But I feel like you could just have two characters doing their own thing if like Master's telling them to go do it, you know, like to train him or something.
Monitor has a point. Like the master thing that Monitor brought up, that's pretty much the Witcher. Like in reality, Witchers don't really have authority to do shit. They kind of just go around and do it anyways. Like people just say, okay,
right.
You know what I mean? So that's another thing too. You can do it that way. You don't have to have a grand explanation. And the stuff that you were worried about not making it long, that's true. That shit would make it much longer. So yeah, Leah, go ahead.
Even in the Witcher though, every time he goes to like kill a monster, they all have a it all has meaning when it comes to like how Geralt grows as a Witcher and like how he feels towards everything that he's around. So that's what I meant when I was like, when he's in that village, like what is actually like the, I don't know, the overarching meaning of it being like sacrificing their own. Like what are you gonna tell with that? Because like it in itself is disturbing. But like, why would it be disturbing for somebody reading it like right now through the perspective of Sebastian? So that's what.
Yeah, I agree with that. I've actually that was kind of part of the struggle for the story. Actually, was just when it came to like I wanted to show like the sort of conflict when it comes to like his character and like how he felt about that situation and like what that sort of meant to him. But I don't know. I still feel like I'm sort of struggling with like that character development piece.
And Leah, if it were you, what would you do? Like knowing what you know, if it were you, like you could just spitball really quick. Like what would you do?
If there was okay, so I think when it comes, if you want to keep the like the villager thing going, that it's like they sacrifice their own. In this case, maybe it should be something like them sacrificing is something that he could relate to, and like you can like bring it up like, you know, pretty swiftly, especially how he would react to it. Like he could like react to it like super viscerally, and like you could understand why he's like determined to get this out of here, or do something about it, rather than just like moving on to the next village. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So would you suggest that you tie it to the cast, like the character's like past? You mean? Like would you suggest that?
Yeah. Definitely for a one shot, yeah.
Yeah, like have that emotional tie, like, you know, to make like so like it makes more sense why this guy's going out of his way to do this thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's actually a very good point, Leah. But Lee, I mean, for me, that's pretty much what I have to say. I know Third hasn't really got to speak. Third, did you have anything you want to say?
No, it's all, you know, you guys said everything. Okay.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, besides that, I don't pretty much have anything else to say. I like your story, really. I like the villagers sacrificing it. For me personally, that's what's got me. You know, I think for someone who's not expecting that could be interesting when they stumble upon that, when they actually get there. You know what I mean? But yeah. Is there any questions that you have? Again, I'll work with you as much as you want one-on-one as well.
Monitor, I wanted to ask, what was the manga that you said it sound, or anime said it sound like?
Oh, Monogatari, like just the setup with like a mentor and like some random kid who's like doing jobs for him.
Monogatari.
Monogatari, yeah.
Monogatari.
Oh wow, you said that with extra Japanese. Okay. Do you have any questions, Lee? Anything you wanted to say to us real quick before we let you go?
No, that was actually great feedback. It actually helped me a lot with being able to move the story forward. Thank you, actually, all of you guys.
Hey, no problem, man. No problem. You have a nice. God damn it, I messed up.
Definitely help. You're welcome. You're very welcome.
All right, man. See you, dude.
All right, thanks.
I like that one comment in the Discord. It says, "Bad shit happens. He comes in to fix it by fucking it up even more." Sebastian, you're welcome.
That's funny. Oh man, I'm sorry.
That villain literally just chilling, and he went in and ruined the whole thing.
He just ruined the whole thing. I don't know. Like, I like that story, man. Of course, he had some stuff that needs to work on. I like the whole villager sacrificing thing a lot because it's dark like me.
Yeah, I'm like dark fantasy, you know, not just like regular fantasy.
Yeah, exactly. Next is Hyper Owl. Hyper Owl, are you in here? Oh, there they are. And request to speak. Third, do you know what slide, or otherwise I'll find it. Control F.
I did not. I forgot to look at it.
No, it's fine.
Oh
It's
yeah,
fine.
seven.
Seven.
Oh, it's a
How
private
you?
doc. I couldn't access.
Oh yeah, Hyper Owl. Oh, you're in here. Yeah, I couldn't. You never gave me access to your document, so I actually have no idea what's in there.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to make it public.
It's fine. Well, you're here now. You know, you're here now. So, like introduce yourself. Sorry, my English just left me. Introduce yourself really quick.
Hello, I'm Hyper Owl. I'm an artist, and I've only made one manga so far.
That's one more than a lot of people that I know. I'll let you know right now.
Hey, that's one more than a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people do not make it. They just say they do. Okay. So yeah, I can't see anything about your story. So do you have a story pitch inspiration? Do you? Anything?
Yeah, my
Okay.
pitch is Fate Stay Night and One Punch Man.
Fate, Stay Night, and One Punch Man. Whoa.
Fate gets me worried. Fate's very complicated.
Yeah, that Fate's like fucking math. Okay. I hope you're not taking that. You're not taking inspiration from that, are you?
No, I'm like getting the with like all the historical figures and like the war that's going on.
Sounds cool.
Okay.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, now I'm interested. Okay. All right. Hyper Owl, you have 2 minutes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Did you want me to let you know at the 1 minute mark that you have 1 minute left, or do you want me to let you go to the end?
You can give me. Yeah, you can tell me.
All right, bet. 2 minutes. Your time starts now. Hyper Owl, go crazy.
So there's like a war going on. Nobody knows what it is, but all these heroes and gods are like in this war. They're like the strongest heroes and gods of their like mythology or whatever. And whoever can win this war gets like immortality and they get to rule the world. And the main character is Alexander the Great.
Oh.
And
Okay.
and he realizes when he was fighting one of the heroes that he was so strong that the war seemed very pointless because he wouldn't have fun fighting it. So he just like quit. And he meets this girl, Phoebe, and she's teaching him. She likes history a lot, and she's teaching him about the modern life of this modern world because he's new there.
You have 1 minute, by the way. Continue.
Okay. So he decides that he wants to live like a normal life, but he's like part of this war. And the catch is like, I wanted to like give him that stupid reason how Saitama was like strong for like doing exercise. The reason why Alexander is strong is because the person who's like the god of the war that started it accidentally made like a error when writing his character, and he's like overpowered because of a writing mistake. Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. Okay. Well, all right.
That's a funny idea.
Yeah, it's fun. I didn't really know. Maybe I wasn't listening well enough, but I didn't really hear much of an actual story in there. Like you told me, Alexander the Great was the main character. You know, I like that. And it's a war, and he's OP. But it's like, I don't know if I really heard what's actually gonna be going on in the one shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like there's no actual conflict. Only the only thing we know is that he meets this girl that loves history, and this girl teaches him like about the other.
So the story is that he wants to live like a normal life, even though he's supposed to be part of this war.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you said that. Oh, you said that. Okay. Well, what's actually gonna happen? That's one thing that Alexander couldn't say at the first page. It's like, what? Okay, now what happens? You know, like what's
Yeah,
gonna
he
happen?
wants. Yeah, he wants to live a normal life, but what's stopping him from?
What's
from
gonna
that?
happen?
Like
Yeah, exactly.
we know that he's supposed to be in a war, but is there like someone who's gonna force him to be there, or?
Yeah, like what's the obstacle? What's he facing in this one shot? Like
It's the other heroes. It's the other like heroes and historical figures because they know that he's not supposed to be there, so they're gonna like come after him and try to fight him just to win the war.
Okay, so it's just gonna be a fighting okay. So this is just gonna be a fight manga like from start to finish.
Not from start to finish. Like around the end is gonna be like 1 fight.
Okay, and what's gonna happen? What's gonna be happening before that? up until that point, before that fight? What's gonna be happening before that? Because you said it happens at the end, right?
So it's like Alexander in the beginning. Alexander shows up in Phoebe's backyard, and he's like, "Oh, where am I?" And another hero comes up like, "Yeah, I want to fight you." So then, when he's about to like start trying to do something cool, he like accidentally kills him too fast, and he's like, "Wait, I'm too powerful. This war is all pointless if I'm powerful."
I got a question. So earlier you said that it's like gods and heroes and they're fighting for immortality, but if there's gods, are they already immortal? And also, like, if these heroes are so strong, like, what are they actually fighting for? You know what I mean? Anyone, is that just me, or is anyone else?
No, I agree. That's why I'm asking questions, because I want to get.
I'm on the same page.
Yeah, I want to get to the bottom, because I know Hyper Owl has a vision. I just gotta get it out of them. You know what I mean?
Also, just one thing. If like who's saying like the rules for the war? Because you said it's the war that nobody knows, but then suddenly you said if one wins this war, they gain immortality. Is this like a war that's recurring, like constantly, or is just a one time thing?
It's like Faint, how the war like constantly returns, and then like, oh, someone that was already there has to fight that person if they want to keep doing that. And the ruler of the war, who started it all, is like revealed at the end of the manga, where
be the first page where the ruler is like, "Everyone, I'm ending the world unless you fight to be God," or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Hyper Owl, you need to simplify it. I think I think you're trying to do too many things at once.
No, but I do like the brain dead aspect, because it's kind of
I do like that too. I like that too. Yeah.
But there needs to be a reason, I think, to make these people fight. Like either they're gonna die or something's at like stake. Like some reason they gotta keep fighting.
Yeah, you should put that way like in the beginning, so we know like why. Yeah, we know the reasoning why everyone's fighting, and also like Alexander the Great doesn't want to fight this because it's
something so silly. Like there's like some rule that the god made where it's like, if I don't kill someone at least every 10 minutes, I'm going to explode. Just something really stupid and brain dead where he just has to keep trying to kill people.
Or even you can do the thing like, you know, the writing mistake thing. Maybe he makes a rule that he also makes a mistake on, and it could be like something you can always put for ideas. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, with One Punch Man for influence, you kind of just you don't want to do anything that's too like big brain story, right? You know what I mean? But it's just like, I guess I'm having trouble like understanding why they're fighting in the first place. And what Monitor's suggestion was a good one. And I would actually, if I were you, I would think about that. Obviously, that's not the only route you have to go. There's other avenues that you could go. But Leah, you've been quiet. I don't know if this is your area, comedy, I guess. What do you think?
I was wondering why it was Alexander the Great. But it could have easily been Vlad the Impaler. Or George Washington.
It's so, is Alexander the Great especially funny or something? Like why? Yeah, that's true. Why him?
It's because like it's because like Alexander the Great. I was like searching up a lot of heroes, and he's like supposed to be one that's like, oh, he always wins the fight, whatever battle he's in, and he's not necessarily like overpowered, but then he becomes overpowered in this war when he's not supposed to because of a writing mistake.
I just like to imagine Alexander the Great in this is just a really wimpy looking dude who just accidentally shoots everyone and slashes everyone's head off by accident by like trying to run away.
There's so much avenues you could go with the comedy, dude. I'm telling you.
What about Napoleon?
I was just about to say that. Like make his height. Like make his height
Napoleon.
Like how they always clown Saitama for being bald. It's like Napoleon's height. That could be like the reason people might like not take him seriously. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Napoleon. That son of a bitch.
You know what I mean?
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yeah, but Hyper Owl, I like what you're going for in terms of like the fact that it's kind of brain dead. That's right up my alley, right? I would just suggest rethinking why the war is happening in the first place. You know what I mean? So the readers can kind of also kind of care, because if just the war is happening just cause, and that's how it kind of seemed at the beginning when you were trying to explain it. I couldn't really I was trying to get it out of you. Like, why are they fighting? Like, what's going on? You know, if you just have shit happening, people are not gonna be too invested in what Napoleon's doing, regardless. Unless it's fucking hilarious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to like shorten it down so it fits into like 22 pages or less.
Yeah.
So I wasn't trying to like write too much.
Yeah, it's definitely possible to put a whole ass story in 22 pages, but I'm letting you know right now. Like, a lot of people, like yesterday's stream, a lot of people underestimate or overestimate or underestimate how much pages 22 is. Like, in sense of like they'll overwrite and think it'll fit in 22 pages, but a lot of people underwrite too. Like, a lot of people, they fear that like maximum page mark and they will underwrite. You know what I mean? So my suggestion to you, Hyper Al, is start off by going crazy. Like, write as much as you want, and then afterwards clean up. What that means is you go through your story, your pitch or whatever, and for each scene or each occurrence, you ask yourself, does this scene do at least one of the three? Does it character build, does it world build, or does it move the plot forward? And it has to do at least one of those. It can do two at once, it can do three, but it has to do at least one. And if it doesn't, it can be scrapped. Again, it's you're making a comedy, so you have a lot of leeway in terms of like breaking that rule. But for the most part, that's how you break things down. You don't like just cut your story down and just have a Frankenstein of a story that's not cohesive. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you want to cut your story down, you cut it down with like, and you put thought into it of like, okay, what doesn't need to be here? So what I'm going to tell you to do, Hyper Al, is first go into your Google Doc and take what we said to you into consideration, and do what I just suggested. So I know you said you cut your story down. Have like, I don't know if you have it somewhere else written, but put the whole story down. Like, put the whole thing, no matter how long it is, and then do what I just suggested and cut it down that way. Don't just Frankenstein it. So yeah.
Okay.
Is there any questions or anything you wanted to say to us? I'll work with you more closely because, my God, I love your idea because I'm an idiot, so I like stories like this. Is there anything you wanted to say to us or any questions?
No, thank you. That will be really helpful.
No problem.
That advice is really helpful.
No problem. Thank you for being cool, Hyper Al, I guess. See you, dude.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Damn, what a
like
opinion.
Yeah, I like that it's based on history, but it's like brain dead.
Yeah, me too. I really like that. Like, I feel like I say that for everyone, but I swear, maybe I'm just really into this. But I actually like it.
Brain dead.
Yeah, I like manga that doesn't try too hard, because there's so many manga out there that try hard. So it's like, it's nice when they don't try hard.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. The next one is Chainsaw Man X Demon Slayer.
Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting.
Go 20.
D3. Oh my God, 30. Your cousin is 3.
Hey yo, my Asian cousin.
You don't even know if he's Asian. He's got Mob Psycho on this thing. Okay, D3, how you doing? Oh, hello? D3, we can't hear you. Hello?
Are you Asian?
Okay, we'll give it like a couple more seconds.
I like that plushie in his profile picture.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Mob Psycho. I'm a huge fan of Mob Psycho.
That's the biggest mob. Is D3 typing in chat to explain why they're not talking? D3,
I don't know.
D3, if there's something wrong with your mic, we can get you like later. We can move you to last.
I thought D3 was third. It's me. What do you mean?
Okay, D3, my mic's acting up. D3, we're gonna. Yeah, okay, D3, we'll move you to last. Okay, I'll move you to last. Who's next after D3?
I didn't see. Wait.
It's Raw.
Raw.
Oh my God.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
All
right, let Raw in.
What about romance?
D3, you're after.
Oh yeah, 8.
No. D3, you're after Suck on These Nuts. I didn't literally say that. Suck on These Nuts is on the list. Like, you're after Suck on the. I swear to God.
Okay, I actually put that. My bad.
You can't edit it, can you? Yeah, you can edit it.
Yeah, I can. I don't want to put that.
Oh, okay. Can you delete that? Because I swear I made.
Oh my God.
Okay, bad. All right. Rob, I swear Rob was in here. Oh, invite to speak. Okay, my bad. Oh my God. Hello, Rob. How you doing, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good, bruv. How are you?
Hi. Well, I'm good. I'm doing good. Okay, let's stop with the racist British. Okay.
My fault.
It's cool. It's me. Okay, Rob, really quick, man. Introduce yourself, bro.
I'm Ra. I want to draw real good. My story is pretty boring and basic, but it's brain dead and I like it.
Hey man, so long as you like it, brother. Okay. Oh my god, please tell me I didn't mess up the goddamn combination. Ra, what's your pitch? Like, what's your influence?
Okay, so the combination that you put is not that deep because I mean the same one I put as well. It's Spy Kids versus John Wick. It's not that fitting. I felt like it was just things that I found that fit it enough. You know what I mean?
You don't need to justify it. Like, it's got my brain. Like, I'm curious to see. Like, it's not bad. Okay, so you have 2 minutes, Ra. You know how this goes. Do you want me to let you know at the 1 minute mark, or you want to go all the way to the end?
Yeah, you can let me know the 1 minute.
All right, bet. You have 2 minutes, Ra. Your time starts now.
Alright. So my story is basically about a school of assassins founded by like the best mercenaries, gun for hires, things of that nature. Almost like Jujutsu Kaisen-esque, where like it's a big school, a lot of resources, but a small amount of students. The students are usually coming from the families that made the school, or kids like foster kids, orphans, kids that have like really nowhere else to go. Throughout the years at the school, they'll be learning like how to fight, different languages, stuff like that. They have projects where they do gigs contracted by the school itself, like theft when they're younger, like theft or stealing, espionage, shit like that. Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to curse. I'm sorry.
No, bro. Sorry, continue. Sorry.
Have you been watching the stream?
Have you been watching?
I'm sorry. Anyway, so when they get older.
You have 1 minute, but I'll give you extra time. I'll give you a little bit extra.
I bet. When they get older, they have one project a year where they get a real payout, like a pro, like one of the pros. But our story takes place during this project. The main character is K. There's two main characters. K, he's coming from one of the original families. He kind of lives in the shadows, so he's kind of cold and collected. He doesn't have a lot of friends or nothing like that. And then the second character is Joey. Joey is the complete opposite. He was an orphan. And he hides his pain with like laughter, and he's like a class clown almost character. So they're tasked to kill a club manager who does not want to make payments to the mob no more. They go after the club. Kay has his plan planned out perfectly. Joey doesn't make plans. It's not his character. He's not really rocking with that. He just want to get his money. So when they get to the club, Kay's just like, follow me, do what I say, that's it. Joey's like, no, I don't think so. So the first chance he gets, he goes to kill the club manager. Kay freaks out. He misses his shot because of Kay like tweaking out. You know what I mean? And they basically have to fight every guard in there. Like it starts emptying out. It's a big scene, whatever. And they fight everybody. I want it to be like almost like Kay gets overwhelmed because he doesn't trust Joey, and then like with the power of friendship, you know what I mean? Joey notices, Kay notices that he needs to be more open to other people if he wants to get through life, and he wants to be the best assassin. Like that's his goal, you know what I mean? And then they get their payout after they, you know what I mean? They kill all the guards and they get their reward, and they kill the contract.
Awesome. You ran out of time a while ago, but I let you go.
Oh man.
Longer. No, that's cool. I let you go a little longer because like we interrupted you in the middle. But I'm gonna go first before, if anyone might want to butcher your shit. I'm gonna go first to let you know that I like it. For me, it reminds me of that one that we had earlier. For me, it feels well rounded, and the message of like fucking friendship, although it's generic, it is a dead ass message. You know, like working together is better than working alone type stuff, and learning to trust in others and not just rely on yourself. That's a good ass message. And you said your story was generic and basic, and it's like, I wouldn't use it like that. I would say it's not complicated, you know. And like I said, I like that in a story. I think the fact that you have those two contrasting characters to drive that message home, I think I like it. I like it a lot. What about you guys? Monitor third, Leah, whoever wants to go first. Go ahead.
At least for me, I like it because I feel like okay, well, first of all, it's very subjective because I kind of like this kinds of plots where it's just like two people killing a bunch of like a lot of people at the same time.
I do too. That's why I planned it.
Yeah, what's not to like?
Okay, I love that shit. I love the have you ever played Hyrule Warriors? Fucking that shit, like where you just kill like a bunch of people at the same time. I love that shit. But anyway, I feel like you're gonna have. It's good because you're gonna have a bunch of space to just like play with the how the characters interact with each other while they're killing, while they try to work together. It's gonna be, you kind of put yourself in a good position when it comes to like character building with this one, not gonna lie. So yeah, props.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Thank you.
All right. Third monitor. Anything?
I kind of like got the vibe of like Sakamoto Days meets like Spy Family, which I feel like could be fun.
That's good. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. I do like the simple aspect of it. I feel like it wraps up fine, you know, it's all cool. I like the idea of like the juxtaposition with like the dude who's very serious and calculating, and then he probably has, like 2 pages of him thinking of the plan, and the other guy just goes in blasting.
Yeah,
like
that
really funny.
that good comedy right there. That's true.
I'm excited to see it.
Me
I don't
too.
know what to do.
Me too. All right, third. Anything you want to say?
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, that's fine, dude. That's fine.
I feel bad, man. I feel
No,
bad
no,
not
no,
saying
no.
You're
shit.
good, bruh. I
Nah.
got a lot of good advice. I appreciate it, y'all.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we don't want to like third. If you don't force yourself to say anything, because at that point we'll just start repeating ourselves.
Yeah. Story good. Excited to see Goo Goo Gaga.
Yeah, the John Wick influence is perfect because like the fighting. Yes, I want to see that. Okay. Anything else you wanted to say to us, Rob, before we get you out of here, man?
None. I mean, I appreciate all y'all. Have fun. I love you. Bye.
Oh, see, he did it now. Oh,
Hey, let's go. I love you too,
let's
man.
go.
You too. Kiss, kiss, hug.
That made it less awkward for me because third, you just licked my whole ear hole. Okay. Next is Lux.
My bad.
Lux, are you in here? Lux. Where are you, Lux? Are they requesting? I think they just requested. Invite to speak. Okay. Okay, Lux.
This pitch is wild. Did you look at it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it, bro. I'm looking at it right now.
Damn.
Oh my god. Okay, Lux, really
About to
quick.
cook.
Introduce yourself, Lux, real quick.
Yo. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's up, man?
Alright. Hi everyone. Name's Lux. Child of God.
Yes, sir.
I've been drawing art, writing stories for years now. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I know you're British too. I'm not gonna make fun of that because we've done that enough in this stream.
Child of the Lord Jesus.
His child of the Lord. I love to hear. Okay. So Lux, you had you when you sent your picture, it was quite wordy. You know, it was wordy. Yeah. But this is the time to like I'm gonna read it, but send it to these guys. You know what I mean?
Enamor us
Yes.
with your shit.
But really quick though, was I right? Is it actually Sekiro and 28 Days Later? Is this actually wow? What a combination! Like that's Sekiro, like the game that's hard for no reason, right? That samurai game.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And 28 Days Later, 28 Days Later is that British like zombie movie. What a combination!
Yeah, that's movie.
Yep. I'm actually dead ass curious to hear what this is. Okay.
So good.
Well,
I fucking love that movie.
28 Days. I've never seen it. I might watch it tonight. I actually like watching. Okay, we're not talking about that right now. Okay. You have 2 minutes, Lux. You know the deal. Do you want me to let you know at the 1 minute mark when you have 1 minute left, or you want to let you go to the end?
Yes, please.
Let you know. Okay. So you have 2 minutes, Lux. Your time starts now.
So essentially, the story begins with the so the characters don't actually have names, and they go by the boy and the shinobi.
Okay.
And the shinobi, the boy wakes up in a hospital bed, and he's very confused and he's blind. And the shinobi walks into the room, and there's going to be certain panels which are going to be drawn from the boy's perspective, where he can't see. The panel is basically all black, and everything else is white outlined. The boy wakes up, and that's when the shinobi explains what happened to the boy. So essentially, the world.
Oh. Uh-oh. Hello?
That British internet, bro.
Is it the internet or what? Was that your internet?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Well, you stop for a second. Okay, I'll give you extra time. Continue.
The shogun of Japan, set in the Edo period, the shogun wanted to get immortal life by killing this mythical bird called Garuwa.
Okay.
Now, when Garuwa was killed, its blood was sprayed across the land, turning people into what's called Garuwa shadows, and those are essentially zombies.
Okay.
When bitten or splattered with their blood, you also turn into a shadow.
Okay.
And the stories that say the story begins with the boy waking up, him being blind, and then the shinobi explains what happened. And for 1,000 years, the whole of Japan has been overrun, but the the shadows have they've been in a war with the shinobi and the samurai for 1,000 years, and so when the shinobi gets back to their village, over their body, they're covered in guard or shadows, blood, and that's what their son meddles with, turning the whole village into shadows, including their son.
Okay. All right. Also, you ran out of time. I gave you some extra time, and that's ended. But I didn't really get to hear much of what's actually gonna happen in a one shot. You kind of explained the world, and I'm not gonna lie. I like your world, right? But that's not what we're here for. Okay. So, really quick. So you told me about the boy. You told me he's blind. That's cool. I think that's cool. How much blind protagonists do you get? Gojo and Kakashi, whatever. He's blind. So tell me what's actually gonna go down in this one shot. Like, what's gonna happen in the beginning? Like, what's gonna happen, and then like, how does it end? Just real quick. Let's hear it.
Okay, so the boy wakes up. The world's explained to them. The reason why he's in the hospital is because he saved the shinobi's life, as the shinobi was going to turn into a shadow themselves, because the boy has special blood. But God, some of the shadow's blood went in the boy's eyes. That's why the boy's blind.
Okay.
Then the shinobi wants to go to the other side of the hospital to save their son, to get them out of the village. That's essentially the whole story in about 10 seconds. So they're just going through the hospital to get the son.
Okay. And how does it end? Like what are the beats? Okay, so they go into the hospital to get the son. What do really quick, fucking quick, what do they encounter? Like, what challenges do they encounter? How do they overcome it? And how does it end? I'm assuming they get the son, right? But if they don't get the son, I want to know that. Like, let me know real quick.
All right. So they encounter different obstacles. Like, some of the corridors have collapsed, and then there's a room in between where they need to be and where they are, which is a storage room. Which there are a couple of shadows in there that they have to kill before they go through. And then they get to the room finally. And they find out, because it was not really revealed in the story up until that point, that the son's a shadow too. So they do a full blood transfusion, and they take the boy's blood and they put it in the son. The boy.
So what happens? Oh, so how does it? Like, they all live? The boy is okay?
No.
Oh,
the boy dies. The son lives, and the shinobi lives.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, okay, there we go. I wanted to get that out of you. And now I actually know what the fuck's gonna happen in one shot. So what do you got? You guys heard that. What do you think?
I don't really have.
Leah, what'd you say?
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't have thoughts. I don't really have thoughts.
Like, in a bad way or a good way?
Like in a confused way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that it's about like shinobi and like this like zombie apocalypse kind of thing, because I don't know if anyone's seen the Korean drama Kingdom, but it's like,
of course I have. It's awesome.
Yeah, so like I like that it's just not like modern day zombies. It's like like a historical period version.
Yeah, I saw that on Netflix. Yeah.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I feel like this story needs this one shot needs a big monster to be defeated, like in the chapter, because like I just heard that like they're going through corridors, they're getting through like zombies, and the sun's a zombie. Like, I just feel like there needs to be like a big climactic moment at least in this movie.
There is one big shadow, I would say, that is in the storage room that they have to fight before they get through the storage room. So there is that there. I was just ripping through it, that's why.
Okay, well, the last fight with like the last thing, is it like it's like a good climactic ending? You know what I'm saying? Like, if the biggest fight is in the middle, it's like the ending is gonna be disappointing a little bit.
Well, it's more close to the end. It's because the storage room is before the room where the son is kept in. Put the fight there, because right after the storage room is the boys' room. Not the boys, the son's room. Okay.
All right, I don't know about like Monitor and Leah. Like, Leah was more confused. My Monitor like gave a good suggestion, but I don't know. I was okay with it. Like, it's just like, boy, there was some stuff in there that I didn't want to question, because I guess I just don't understand the vision. Like, the fact that like like why is he why is he called the shinobi? Is he a shinobi? You don't need to answer these questions, but like I like that it's just like, okay, well, my son is at the other side of this hospital. Let's go get him. And then, like, they go on this journey and they have obstacles, like, you know, there's blocked corridors and they fight stuff and then they get the son. It's pretty straightforward. You know, it's not doing anything too crazy. I like that personally. But Monitor's suggestion is a good one.
I like the story. The only thing is that, like, I feel like a better way to explain it is like you can literally just say, oh yeah, these the stories about zombies, it's set here. And this is the type of zombies, and this happens, and like I think it, like, with that only, you can like definitely just have it. It's pretty simple to like just explain it like that, because like when you have a zombie story, the most important thing is to explain the type of zombie. You don't have to like be super intricate. Just be like, oh yeah, these zombies are like the type that run really fast, and this is how you get infected, and then that's it, and then you go into like how it's gonna work in the one shot.
The DMLO has a good point. DMLO said that you can have them being hunted by the big zombie, and that could be an interesting idea, because I think in the realm of Resident Evil, in the games, there's always the monsters, right? But there's always that big motherfucker that's chasing you throughout the whole game. I forget the name of the guy. You guys play Resident Evil 2 and 3? Who are the big guys that were chasing the main characters the entire time? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if they were trying to get to the sun and there's this big bad monster that's hunting them, that could be interesting. I'm not saying you have to go down that route, but that could have Monitor's suggestion of that big bad monster, you know, that can make things interesting. And then at the end, he can finally catch up to them and they can fight him. You know what I'm saying? But then again, it's your world. Maybe if you don't think Shadows would do that, then that's fine. Oh yeah, CBDP Art says Nemesis and Tyrant. Yeah, those guys in Resident Evil. But I like your story. Monitor's suggestion is a good one, and I would genuinely consider if I were you. Thor, do you have anything else? You have anything you want to say there?
No.
That's fine, dude. That's fine. But yeah, that's pretty much. No, dude, stop apologizing. It's fine. You've been talking a lot. I don't know if you noticed it, but in the streams you talk a lot. It's fine.
I mostly do weird sounds, but yeah.
No, dude, you've why are we talking about this when Lux is here? Lux. Oh, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the advice that I have for you. Of course, when we get to the scripts is when I guess I'll have a lot more to say about everyone's stuff, and we'll do scripts like next month, you know, type stuff. But for now, as far as the overarching story, I have no problem with it. Did anybody else want to say something to Lux really quick before I give him the chance to ask us a question? Nothing.
Good luck, man.
Good luck. Okay, bet. Lux, do you have any questions? You want to say anything to us?
Not really, to be honest.
Yeah, if I bro, the fact that they're not saying anything, that's a good thing. I like your story, man. But thanks for being cool, dude, man. You have a good god damn it. You know I suck at, yeah, you know I suck at this, Lux. God bless you, man. Get out of here. Okay. I'm gonna skip Monitor out.
Child of God.
Child of God. Yeah, no, it's respectable. Okay, who's next? The DMLO. Okay. The DMLO. Oh, here you quested. How you guys doing? You guys still, we're almost done. You still fresh?
How many more we got?
I'm not fresh, but
we have 5 left. Hey, DMLO, chill out real quick. Let me D3 if you're still in here, you're next. I don't know if your mic is working, but I'm letting you know you're next. Okay, DMLO, introduce yourself real quick.
Hey, I'm the DMLO. I'm from London, South London. Big up.
Big up. Yeah. Okay. I have so many jokes I want to make, but I'm not gonna. Okay.
Yeah. Go for it.
Go. Okay. You listen to Skepta, bruv. You listen to Skepta. Oh no, never mind. Skepta's not cool anymore, is he? He's not cool in London anymore. It's what's his name? Central C, isn't he? Isn't that the fucking guy?
Central C, Bigger D as well.
Bigger D. Hey, yo, Bigger D.
Yeah. I think that's it does sound a little sus.
Yeah, a little sus. I don't know, bro. I don't get Central C, bro. I don't get it. Like, he's big as shit, but like, I don't know. His music just sounds like he's talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just like, that one there was a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's just talking, but that whatever. We're not here for that. You love his flow? Maybe I need to. I'll listen to his stuff tonight. I haven't given it a good enough chance, but that's not what we're here for today.
No.
The DMLO, really quick. Let me actually find you on here. 13 of the page.
11th, yeah.
11. That's great. I'm so glad that you always know that. I don't know. Okay. Oh, you have an interesting pitch, the DMLO. Can you like let us know what is it? What's your inspiration?
So it's that weird filler arc from Bleach with Don Kanoji. It was like some random dude who was like an exorcist, and he helps out Ichigo at one point, but it's never talked about again.
It's a filler arc.
Yeah,
that wasn't filler. It was in the manga.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's still filler. Like you can tell he was spooling for ideas. Like, but yeah.
Okay. All right. I won't question it. I mean, I've never seen it. Why Gintama though? Because of comedy?
Yeah. So it's gag manga I'm aiming for.
Oh wow! I mean, we have a couple comedy. We've had some couple comedy ones, but we haven't heard anyone actually say it verbally that they're aiming for a gag one. So this is interesting. Oh wow. Okay. So you have. Oh, monitor. You said what?
I said I love gag manga. I'm excited for it.
I love gag manga too. So you have 2 minutes.
Same.
Yeah. Who doesn't like to laugh? Like if you don't like gag manga, you probably just hate yourself. Okay. So you have 2 minutes. Okay. You have 2 minutes. All right. And hold on.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So do you want me to let you know at the 1 minute mark that you have 1 minute left, or do you want to just go all to the end?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So your time, all right, starts now. Go crazy.
So Flippersis is about a supernatural. It's a supernatural action comedy one shot. In a world where everyone's a skeptic due to social media, Reese, a 20-something out of work exorcist, gives up the trade to become a house flipper, and after playing 400 hours of the game House Flipper, he plans to buy murder houses for the cheap and exorcise the duppies inside sinful spirits inside the house and sell them off for profit. We join him visiting his first house he purchased for a fraction of the asking price. He's joined by his old uni friend who's using his unique predicament to create a pilot for a show she calls Flippersis. But by the end of the one shot, the duppy is exercised, but the house is a fixer-upper. I aim to for this manga to be like a fast, fun, dumb one shot.
And
you
have 1 minute left. I mean, you have 40 seconds.
Oh
left
yeah, no, I'm near the end, and it has huge inspirations from Sakamoto days and Dun Dun Dun. So essentially, I'm aiming for like splash pages galore.
Oh yes.
But, yeah,
okay. Is that it? You done?
That's it. I'm done.
Okay.
One and done.
I like it. The whole like he's a retired exorcist who just wants to flip houses and then decides to exercise like that's big brain, dude. Like that's big brain. I like that shit. Yeah, I imagine like it's kind of giving. This is strange. It's giving Reagan, bro. Like I don't know. I just imagine what if Reagan What if Reagan actually had fucking powers? Like he would do this. He would do this shit. Like he would do. This is Reagan's story if he had powers. Like because it's such a Reagan-ass thing to think of. I think I like this a lot, and I want to see it made. As for the actual story, it's pretty straightforward. Like, it's just trying to exercise a spot so you can, like, flip it and sell it. And at the end, I don't know if you're going to play into the comedy aspect of, like, after doing all that work, it's still a fixer-upper. You know what I mean? I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. What about you guys? What do you guys think?
Before
Leah can go first.
Yeah, Leah, go ahead.
Okay. So, honestly, I'm pretty, like, not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed because I think it's pretty. I thought it was pretty creative. Especially the way that you explained it. Because it's you didn't over-explain it, and I still got like the whole gist of it and how he uses houses and everything like that. I thought it was pretty creative overall.
Yeah, there's some shit I would expect in Shonen Jump, low key. Like off the premise. Yeah, the premise is very strong. I like it. Monitor had a question.
Yeah, I really like the concept, and I feel like it's great for a one shot. My question was, like, if you've seen horror movies, it's very hard for them to sell their house. So, like, when I read this, I was like, I find it very hard to believe that these houses were already sold and he's going in here. So I feel like there's like room to like, if this was like a series, I mean, like talking about like, what do you do when someone's in the house and they can't sell the house and they're like, there's a family in there, so we can't buy it. So I just feel like there's room to like explore that aspect too if you go forward with this. Like, how do I from this family and like get them out of it and then like double the price never.
No, Monitor, I think the houses are empty. You know, like imagine people moved out of the house. Yeah, people moved out of the house because it's haunted. And you know, haunted houses
That's what I'm saying. Because I like never That never happens in the horror movies.
That what? The haunted house just lets people move out?
They never get them moved out of the house. That's the whole point of the movie.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, in DMLO's world, DMLO can just be like, well, the family died in the
the-
house or some shit. I don't know.
But
Like,
he already said that it's a skeptic world. Like everybody's skeptic as fuck, so it wouldn't matter
oh, you said
in
that?
that sense.
You said that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
at the
said that
very
it's a world
beginning.
full of skeptics.
Oh,
so it's
oh
like,
shit.
Because of social media and stuff.
Okay.
Exactly. So he's the one that sees the value in the house, not anybody else. So it's like,
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, Monitor, does that satisfy your thing, or do you still have any questions?
I don't know. I feel like I'm the Simon Cow here because I also didn't see the point of the documentary person.
Yo, I appreciate that you're Simon Cowling. I like that shit. Keep doing it. Don't
I
get
mean,
soft.
I mean, yeah. I think if you're adding the amateur documentarian, it can add a lot of gag in it because there are it's two people in the story.
Yeah, when there's two people, they can play off each other, and that comedy can come from that, as opposed to just one person.
Yeah. So like I added the documentary in person just because I thought there could be a lot of jokes, like because the main character Reese, he's really not got enough stage presence. He's kind of meek, kind of like Mob, but like he's meek on camera, but he's like more of a big personality off camera, and it's the kind of comedy with him and his friend Sasha, who kind of is trying to get him out of his shell on camera. Just because I done a lot of camera shit when I still do a lot of camera shit. So I thought, let me add that in. It's a part of my life.
Yeah. I respect that. Yeah, I really like this. I have no criticisms for it so far. I think my criticisms will definitely come when I actually start seeing the jokes and if they land. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So far I do like it though. But what Monitor did say, like Monitor, Monitor is a respected person in his space, man. I would consider what he said because he did.
Channel's amazing.
Yeah, bro. I started my channel because of his channel. You telling me?
I do like the idea. I think I just need to see the storyboard to get it more. So I don't take my words too harshly. Like I do like the idea. I think I just gotta see.
No, that's understandable, Monitor. That's understandable. Sometimes it'd be like that. A lot of the stuff that we might have maybe ripped into a little too viciously, we might have a completely different thought when we actually see the storyboards. You never know. Let me see here. Is there anything else you wanted to say to us, DMLO? Do you have any questions? What's up?
I just want to say thank you so much, guys. Like, you guys are awesome for doing this, taking time out of your lives. And listening to Brett.
Thank you, Mark. The one who.
No. Don't thank me.
The war in that.
Honestly, I think this might have been my favorite, other than the president's fighting.
The president one is too good. The president one is too good. I'm sorry. Yeah.
These two are both comedy. I'm surprised. My favorites are both comedy, but it's just the idea of this one. I feel like at least for me, it's very subjective, but I feel like I myself would have fun doing this one.
Like, you mean making it or reading it?
Yeah, making it.
Yeah, I would. I'm an action guy. Yeah, I'm an action guy, but this has comedy and action. I'd love this. Thank you for all the nice words, DMLR. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. You have a good night or day or wherever you are, man. See ya, dude.
Yeah, have a great one, man.
Yep.
Bye, bro.
I need to stop saying that. People are starting to call it my catchphrase. It's not my catchphrase, guys. D3, are you ready? D3, are you ready? D3 requested to speak. Oh, never mind. You let him in?
Hello?
Finally.
Hello?
Oh, there we go. There we go. We can hear you now, D3. Yeah, we can hear you, brother.
There we go. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You said what?
Uh-oh. Delay. I said we can hear you now.
Okay, sorry. Just to let you guys know, my Wi-Fi's been acting up, so if I cut out, that's why.
Okay, no problem. If you're cutting out too much, it's fine. We will still try to give you feedback based on what you say and what we can read, because your stuff is not that long anyways. Okay. But we'll give you a chance. But really quick before your Wi-Fi fucks up, introduce yourself real quick.
Yo, my name's David. My friends call me D3.
Your name's not David.
I'm 19.
Your name's not.
Yeah, my name's David.
No,
my name's David.
Your name is David too. Okay, when you're here, you're David too.
David and 3. Oh, that's
yeah. Oh my God! You just stole both of our identities.
Yeah.
Okay, I know clouding for your internet goes up. Okay, So what's your pitch? Your pitch is Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer. Is that correct, or did I mess that up?
Yeah. It's kind of loosely based on it. I'm not gonna lie, my pitch is pretty brain dead.
Okay.
But it's pretty simple.
This is definitely a DD Mark server, man. We have so many brain dead. Okay. So, all serious. Okay, you have 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes, D3. I want to get you. I want you to go quick before your internet messes up. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. You want me to let you know at the 1 minute mark, or you want to just go to the end?
Yeah. Let me know.
Okay. Bet. Your time starts now.
All right. So boom. A little bit of world building. Since the dawn of time, devils and humans have been at war with each other. An organization has been set up to like keep the peace and defend humanity from these devil attacks. While they have been successful at maintaining order, devil attacks are becoming more common since the death of like the strongest devil hunter. His death was kind of a catalyst because with his death, because devils in this world, I had some help coming up with this idea, but devils in this world are kind of the way they enter into this world is through they feel negative emotions and feelings. So like they use that as a gateway to get through and to come to our world. And with the death of the strongest devil hunter, they fed off the fear of everyone. There was like a surplus of demons coming through the gate and everything. But against the protagonist, you got Rin. He was abandoned by his parents from an early age and raised in an orphanage. Like a lot of shonen protagonists.
You have 1 minute.
People there. It got raided by some by a devil, and he ended up getting turned to a hybrid. Getting into the one shot itself, I was thinking at the beginning, it showcased an average day where a devil suddenly appears and is running rampant throughout the city. You're introduced to like the organization to defeat demons. In the middle, you're introduced to a supporting character, Yui, one of the characters that appears in the manga. The main character Rin is trying for the mission. They're trying to take down the devil, but he's kind of arrogant. He rushes in, tries to take down the devil himself. In the end, he realizes, he needs the help of his friends to take down the devil, because his whole kind of character is like he puts a lot of stuff on himself and tries to take care of everything by himself, but he realizes he needs people, because he blames himself for what happened at the orphanage kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it right there.
That's time. Okay. Who wants to go first? Third. Go ahead.
I like it. But when you were explaining Rin's past, it's not in the one shot, right? I think it would be better if you put it at the beginning, since he's the main character, and it would be more impactful for his reasoning to, you have to show why he's looking for the demon. I mean, you can put it he can say it, but I don't know. I think it'd be better if we actually see it in the beginning. Might be me, but
no, that makes sense. Put it at the beginning.
I agree with
or
third.
just put it, not necessarily in the beginning, just put it in the one shot, because
at some point
you were explaining it and you were like, okay, now in the one shot, and then it seemed like it wasn't in the one shot itself.
I agree with that. Anybody else want to go before I go?
Yeah, I just want. I feel like you could speak on this, DD Mark, but I feel like when you're saying it's like Chainsaw Man, and then you have these demons and the demon police or whatever that are defeating it, you're gonna have people comparing it to Chainsaw Man. So I want to ask DD specifically, do you have any advice for how he could differentiate a little bit or to avoid that?
Look,
he doesn't want it.
Chainsaw Man did not invent demons. All right, whatever people are gonna compare it, but they can suck your dick, right? At the end of the day, so long as you're being genuine to yourself and you're not literally copying Chainsaw Man. And from what I'm seeing here, it's the only thing that's Chainsaw Man about it is the fact that there are devils and maybe the fact that they come in through negative. No, actually, that's a lie. That's not really Chainsaw Man. But it's people are gonna compare off rip anyways, so long as down the line you differentiate yourself. Going off of what you have here in the summary, it's just a summary, so I'm not really seeing it. So maybe the way demons work in your world can be completely different from how they work in Chainsaw Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So demons, if you do anything demon, bro, you would get JJK and Chainsaw Man comparisons no matter what. No matter what you do. You would have to put the demons in space to not get fucking comparisons. You know what I mean? So long as you're being true to yourself in the sense of you're not taking from it and you differentiate yourself, that's enough. That's enough for you. And genuine fans of your stuff can see past the surface level oh, it's similar to Chainsaw Man, and appreciate your story for what it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that was good that Monitor pointed that out. There's so many of those pitches that we heard throughout the course of this thing where I was like, they're gonna get comparisons for sure. But to me, it's more about the creator having fun, and but also, you know, the fact, don't steal from Chainsaw Man, but basically don't think too hard about it so long as you know you're not stealing from Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, I might kind of like add my own unique kind of twist on it.
Yeah, just make it different.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
But my thoughts on the story, I have no qualms with it. What Third suggested though is like, it's really good, because my only issue was that it's like it came out of nowhere that the main character is looking for this demon. It's like, okay, well why? Especially like, because at the end, you know, he's like frustrated that wasn't the demon, and it's like, well, it didn't really come across to me as like why I would care, and like, where is this coming from? Like, you didn't really tell us about this before. So it's like, it might be better for us to really see why he would be so frustrated as to why that's not, like, maybe show what happened in his past, because it would justify his frustration at the end, and it would also add a little bit of emotional weight to the character as well. And like, and you know how it is when it comes to writing, one of the best writing advice is to put your characters through hell, because not only does it create conflict, but also like it's also easier for the readers and the audience to empathize with characters who suffer a lot. You know what I mean? So one criticism a lot of people say to Deku, I'm not saying Deku sucks as a character, but it's a criticism people say about him. It's like, Deku doesn't, like, for the most part, it's not as relatable as characters like Naruto, because, you know, Deku doesn't really have that much of a struggle, at least not in the beginning. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like if you put that backstory, you can accomplish a lot of things across the board in your story, not just solving the issue of having it feel like it just came out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Leah, I don't know if you said anything about this one yet.
Well said, Diddy. Well said.
No problem. Thank you.
No, I feel like
oh, Leah, your mic is terrible. I don't know what's happening. You can't hear you. It sounds terrible.
Wait.
Uh-oh. Leah, you good?
Okay.
There we go.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now.
No, I think what you said at the end was what I was thinking. So like, yeah, I don't really have anything to add. So yeah, I pretty much agree with what you said.
No problem. And yeah, really quick, D3. I know we said you should put the backstory. Don't make it like 17 pages long, bro. It can literally fit in 1 page, 2 pages, like if you panel it right. You know, like it depends on what happens to the character. Actually, so 2-3 pages should be enough, and then you have the rest of the 20 or 19 pages to do everything else. And I think looking at your story, it'll definitely fit in there if you do it right. But is there anything else you wanted to say to us? Any questions you have for us?
No. The only thing I want to add is I just want to say thank you guys for taking the time to do this. You know what I'm saying? And reviewing all our pitches and one shots. And I hope you guys have a great night.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You have a good day or night too. Hey, love you too,
sir.
Bro. Love you. I'm gonna say it back. I don't even care. It's my audience. Oh, you left. My bad. Okay, Zawaru. Oh, wait, that was D3. Zawarudo.
I remember. It's beside the Milo. It's beside the Milo. It was 11th, I think.
11. Yeah, you memorizing it. You're memorizing it now.
Bro,
Yeah,
I have nothing. It's on my screen, man.
Oh my God.
My brain works differently.
It's cool. We're almost done. I'm excited that I'm actually happy that we're about to get this done. So I want us to be done before 8. So let's get this guy in. So
what time is it for you?
For me, it's 7 p.m. What about you?
Okay. 1 a.m. That's fine.
Damn. Okay, we need to finish this now. Damn.
No, all good. I slept at 3 a.m. yesterday, so I have 2 more hours. So we're good.
Oh yeah, you just have a clap schedule. Okay. Zawarudo. Introduce yourself real quick. How you doing, man?
Testing this. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sir.
All right. Hey, you can just call me Ed for the interview thingy. My social security number is 420690.
Hey yo, okay.
Hey yo,
you bold, bro.
Let him cook.
What did you say was your name? So I know not to call you Zawarudo. What's your name?
Just call me Ed because it makes it easier.
You say Ed?
Yes, please.
Okay, no problem. Ed. Oh, that's pretty easy. Okay, so Ed, what's your pitch? I don't want to say it just in case I have it wrong.
All right, so my pitch is basically a combination between these 2 movies I watched called The Outsiders and West Side Story.
West Side Story is that the singy one, right?
Yeah, but I'm specifically saying from the 1960s version.
Oh my god, it's funny because I think I've actually seen that one more than I've seen the newer ones. I'm not gonna explain.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna explain how. But anyways, okay. That's so that I like that pitch. What do you guys want to comment on that real quick? West Side Story and the Outsiders. I don't really know much about the Outsiders, but I for sure know West Side Story.
Yeah, yes, same. I've heard of I heard more of West Side Story, but not the other.
Monitor, weren't you a theater kid in high school?
No.
Oh.
I went to a performing arts high school, so yeah, I did have theater friends, but I wasn't.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe that's what I'm. Because I swear this I associate you with something theater. Maybe that's why.
Nah, man, I cannot.
Theater kid, oh my god.
They always act.
L joke, but it was good. It was funny. Okay. Zoardo, so you know how this goes. You have 2 minutes, okay? And the name of your one shot is Greasers in Love. And I tell you what, I like that name. I really like that name.
A lot of grease in it.
A lot of grease. So you have 2 minutes. Did you want me to let you know at the 1 minute mark that you have 1 minute left?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So your 2 minutes starts now. Go crazy.
All right, so this takes place in 1960s Oklahoma, back when there were Sox and Greasers were having a scuffle. Sox basically like these upper rich kids, and Greasers the hoodlums, slick back hair, leather jackets. And my main character Tim, he is a greaser, and he has this crush on this one girl named Leah.
Oh shit.
Oh, Leah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
oh yeah, shit.
Hey yo.
Yeah, but he's nervous, he's a little shy, and he hasn't been able to ask her out or anything. But he gets into some trouble because he talks bad about this one sock called Scott. And Scott, think about like the Hulk. That's basically him.
You said the Hulk?
He gets in the scuffle, and he's talking about let's set up a fight and all that. But Terry, Tim's older brother, he says, "No, step back, Tim. I'll take this one for you because don't always want to get his ass beat." So they set up, and everybody's watching, including Leah. And so Scott and Terry start fighting.
You have 1 minute, by the way. 1 minute.
Boxing, weaving. But in the end, Scott wins. And Tim, watching from the silence, thinks, "All right, I gotta stand up for myself. I gotta stop being a chicken." And he starts fighting Scott. And while this is going on, Terry, slides up next to Leah and just starts like hyping Tim up, hyping him up. And in the end, though, Tim loses. Scott wins because he's a monster.
Yeah.
But at the end, Leah does come up to him and say, "Hey, are you okay?" And at that moment, Tim, he finally gets some courage and asks her out, to which she says yes, because
Yeah, let's go. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
I like it. It's
that's a
so
good story.
It's so down to earth. Like considering all the demon fighting and fucking whatever we've been hearing for the past how many hours.
Yeah.
I like it. It's so down to. I like it. Like in the 60s, it's just like somebody talked some shit, and somebody went in a fight, and somebody lost the fight, and somebody got a girl. I like it. Yeah, I like it. What do you guys think? I don't know. It's a breath of fresh air. What do you guys think?
Well, I like it because it's my name. That's it. No, just kidding.
That's okay.
I feel like
That was coincidence.
no, don't worry. I like it because it's a breath of fresh air. I think it's interesting that it was in Oklahoma. To be honest with you.
Why?
I thought it would be super like
so?
LA or something like that, where it was like more like
Were there? Zawardo. Oh, sorry. Ed. Was there greaser in like Ohio? Like what is it again? Oklahoma at that time?
Yeah, because I was making sure I got all my facts right. I looked up the Outsiders and where that took place. So it was Oklahoma.
Okay. All right. Because it didn't even matter if it was accurate. I just wanted to know. Monitor. What do you think? I feel like you're better with more slice of life, like down to earth stories. Like I feel like me.
This is the first thing I was gonna say. It doesn't need the romance part, but
you don't think it doesn't need? You don't think it needs the romance?
I think it comes out of nowhere at the end, unless maybe the girl character is introduced in the beginning, and like we get like attachment to her, and then like it all happens at the end. And it's like maybe in the beginning he's too nervous to like ask her out, and then at the very end he has the courage to ask her out. So like I feel like
that's what I was going for.
But yeah, she just kind of the end. So I was like, I want that to be introduced a little earlier.
Yeah, that's actually a good point that I actually completely missed too. Like now that I'm reading the thing again, yeah, the girl kind of does come out of nowhere. I actually originally thought that they were fighting over the girl, but now I reread it.
That is so misogynistic, DD Mark.
Hey man, you know what? Maybe you're right. I need to stop thinking so backwards. Oh my god, it's 20.
No, but I thought Ed like said it like in the beginning of his summary though. Like he didn't write it, but I think he said it just now.
Yeah, did you say that, Ed, that they were fighting over the girl, or did they fight because
No,
you said
not
something?
not fighting with a girl, but that he was too shy to
Oh.
Yeah, he was too nervous to ask her out.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I kind of see where Martin is coming from. He's like, yeah, he's too nervous to ask her out, and so he gets the courage because he fights. I guess that kind of works actually.
Your adrenaline goes crazy in a fight.
You said what?
When you're in a fight, your adrenaline goes crazy.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I just kind of took it back. I'm like, okay, well, if he didn't have confidence and if he got himself to fight and then got his ass whooped, yeah, in that moment, of course, he would have enough confidence to ask a girl out. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I like it.
Nothing is worse. Nothing is worse than losing. So it would be like, yeah. Like,
yeah, at that point, surely.
Yeah.
What if she rejected him? Oh man, he go home.
That would be a realistic.
Oh.
That'd be a realistic ending because I don't know about you. If I got my ass kicked in front of a girl, she ain't saying yes to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Like pussy, bro. But a little bitch.
Yeah. She was a man that could protect her.
Exactly.
Actually, like,
You know.
Oh, it's not in the 60s. It's not 2023. It's not. You know. It's.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on.
Beat you up.
No, Ed, it's still like the ending still makes sense. Don't get the realistic ending.
Yeah, I like the ending. I like the ending.
I like that it's positive. Don't end it on the realistic way. That's messed. Got his ass whooped and got no.
Yeah, it won't give people hope for a little.
Yeah.
Maybe she says yes, even though you're a little bitch. You know. I don't know.
Why would she verbally abuse him third? That's how. Oh fuck! I'm just.
Or you can go more of like the Back to the Future route where she's like taking care of him. She's like, oh my gosh, like.
Oh, okay. That's true. That'd be extra pages though, but that is true. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
It works. It works. Ed, I like it. But I would like to see the dialogue when the time comes in the script, right? And that's when that's when we can really tear it apart. Oh my god, this script is gonna be. When I'm looking at you guys, this script's gonna be interesting, man. For real.
It's gonna be a bunch of grunts and like.
Yeah, just a bunch of grunts. Okay, fuck. I'm crying because I laughed too hard. Let's move on because we're almost done here. Ed, is there any questions that you have for us about your pitch or whatever, or is there anything that you wanted to say to us?
I do have one question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it coincidence that like 3 out of the 4 of you guys have cat profiles?
Hey yo!
The girl is the cat girl.
You said what?
Damn, what?
That's a cat girl monitor too. So we all have cat profiles. Oh my god! How am I?
That is definitely a coincidence because I changed it like I don't know, like a week ago.
But the fact that nobody noticed till now, like we've been I didn't even notice. That's crazy.
Well, I noticed, but since mine is like the both of ours are realistic, I didn't really give a fuck.
Oh, third, did you draw that cat?
What? Wait, what?
Did you draw the cat on your profile picture?
No.
Oh, this man, are you falling asleep, dude?
No, I'm not. Sorry. No, it was a fan art from an artist that I know. She drew the one of my pussycats.
Okay. It's still weird that you say
a lot of emphasis on that word.
Yeah, it's still weird. It's still weird that you say it with so much power, dude. Pussycat.
Is it hard to say pussycat?
Okay.
Pussy. I like pussy.
Dude.
Pussycat.
Ed, I'm so sorry that you had to. Ed, I'm so sorry you have to hear this. I'm so sorry.
Main.
Oh man, Monitor, what did you say with your push to talk head ass? What did you say, Monitor?
I said he said it on main like that.
Yeah, I know. He just said it with so much power. Like there's not these many people listening to him say it. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
All right, Ed. If that's the last thing you had to say, dude.
Yeah, I'm all good now.
All right, man. See you. Have a good day or night or whatever. All right,
I love you.
All right, love you too. At this point, I'm just saying. I just want to say it to everybody, man. That's fine. I love
Leah,
you.
would you have said yeah if that guy lost?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, listen. I would not have said yes in front of everybody else because, like,
oh wow! So you're embarrassed of him. You're embarrassed of him because you lost.
Not even that. It's more like
it's like a big crowd.
Yeah, it's
like a crippled person, like right there. Like, how the fuck? Do you just leave or do you carry them? You know what I mean? Like, what do you do?
So that's what you're thinking about? Who's gonna carry who? Is that what you're thinking about?
No,
bro, you're so good. Yeah, you're so good.
Bro, he's like on the floor all up, and he's like, "Will you go out with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, okay, bye." And then he's just like sitting there in the fucking You know what I mean? Like
You're too kind, Leah. You're too kind.
I didn't even think about that. Like, yeah, the motherfucker is beat up. He's like, will you go up? Yeah.
Yeah, he's like choking and shit. I'm like, do I call an ambulance or do I say yes or?
Oh man.
Like maybe if he asks while we're in the ambulance or while I let.
Or
the
she could be a
parents
nurse. She could
take
be
him.
like a you know, she knows.
Okay,
like
I think we're dwelling too much on it. Oh, I'm crying. God damn it. All right, we're almost done. I want to be done so Third can go to bed, man. Okay.
Nah,
Awkward.
it's fine. I'm good.
Nah, I still feel bad, man.
Bro, I don't see the last two pitches
In here, Quarter Pounder is in here.
Oh, Quarter Pounder.
Quarter Pounder is the last guy. Kagami should be in here. I swear.
No, I don't see Kagami. I don't see Kagami in the list. In the page.
On the page? Wait.
Yeah, I only see Quarter Pounder cheese, but I don't see Awkward Semantic or Kagami.
Now that you mention it, yeah, Kagami, you're not even in here. Why is your name on the list?
Yeah.
Because I know Kagami actually makes a fucking manga. Like Kagami is like #1 on Manga Plus right now. Yeah, Kagami, you're on the goddamn list.
Awkward Semantic. I was looking for Awkward Semantic, but no.
Yeah, Kagami, you never turned anything in. I'm taking your name off the list because I don't remember.
You're not on the list. Awkward Semantic. Sadly, we don't see any of your.
Awkward Semantic.
I don't see your name.
It's not on this. Really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
No,
I can. It's yeah.
No, he's there. It's page 12. I remember. I recognize that name. Page 12.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I want to do this poll. I want to do this goddamn poll. Okay, Danny DeVito versus Batman. Did I already do Danny DeVito versus Batman? Who's winning? Did we do Danny DeVito versus Batman already?
I'm not sure. I haven't been like looking at the YouTube shit.
I'm not sure.
The one right next to it says it's Persona meets Catherine, and I love Catherine. I don't think I talked about that yet.
Yeah, do we get? I don't think. Yeah, Aishin never actually signed up for the live. Oh, I think Aishin wants to do a private one. Okay, that's fine. That's true. Yeah, Danny. Okay. In the fucking YouTube, Danny DeVito versus Batman. Who's winning? It's so dumb. I like if I was my own viewer, I would actually lose brain cells. I'm surprised people like me this much. Okay. Next is Awkward Semantic. I know you're in here. Request to speak, and so we can let you in. And then Awkward Semantic is second to last. They're not requesting. Do you guys see it?
No.
I know they're in here. Oh, I think they're asking how.
I can invite them.
Yeah, they said how
Just
to.
accept. Okay. Just accept.
Yeah. They said how to speak. Okay. All right, Awkward, get your ass in here, man. Woof. There you go. There you are.
There we go. All right.
All right. How you doing, buddy? What's good?
Not too bad.
All right. What should I call you? Semantic, Awkward, Awk, Sam? What's up, bro?
Awkward. Just awkward.
Awkward. Bet. All right. Introduce yourself real quick, man. How you doing? Introduce yourself.
Awkward Semantics. Been writing since I was a kid.
Damn.
Been trying not to do art, but just started getting better at it.
That's fine. Okay. That's pretty much all you need for an intro. So you have a unique, not unique, but interesting at least to me. Your influence, at least unless I messed it up. So can you actually say it? So just in case I did mess it up, what is it?
Oh, Into the Borderlands meets Blade Runner.
Into the Borderlands. I wrote Into the Badlands. My bad. Into the Borderlands meets Blade Runner. Okay.
Sorry, Into the Badlands. No, you're right.
Okay, bet. Okay.
Into the Badlands. Yeah.
That was fine. All right. So you know the drill. You have 2 minutes. Did you want me to let you know at the 1 minute mark that you have 1 minute left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome, bro. Okay. So are you ready?
Sure.
All right. Your time starts now.
All right. So the story starts off basically. Am I doing the breakdown or just doing the pitch? Because I remember hearing a bunch of.
We just want to know what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna restart your time. But
what you need basically, what you need for us to like understand it.
Like the story. Don't tell us anything we don't need to hear. Like we want to know what happens in a one shot, and tell us everything you think we need to know. So if you tell us, well, this person has the power to control fucking Kirishino or some shit. I'm like, okay, what is that? You know, you gotta give us context on stuff like that, but don't tell us stuff we don't need to know. You know what I mean? So
make the steps of the story brief and short to like the beginning, the middle.
Yeah, like what's actually gonna happen in the story and how does it end? Like how does it start? What goes on in the middle? What challenges do they face? And how does it end? We're not the fans. We want to know everything. Don't like say, well, will he do this? No. So that's what we want.
Yes.
Is that clear?
All right. Yep.
All right. So your time again. We'll start off from again 2 minutes starts now. Go ahead.
All right. So the story starts off with it's based on these these twins that are sent on their first mission to kill a former sister that left their secret sect, and basically they go into this town. They're briefed on their mission, and they split up to see whoever could find the sister. One ends up bumping into the sister's son because the way it works is with her power, she can basically sense different kinds of energies around her. So she manages to track down the son by mistake, but figures that the son will help lead to whomever she's trying to kill while the sister is going around town searching, asking questions and whatnot. So while she's with the son, while sister is with the son, Sister B manages to track down the mom. Mom gives her a whole monologue about why she left in the first place, while eventually she kills the mom. Some stuff goes down because of the war that's going on around the town that they're in, and basically they escape. Son goes back, finds out the mom's been killed, blames it on the girl because
You have 40 seconds. I kind of missed it. My bad.
Sorry. So while they're hanging out, basically she spills the beans about why she's there. They go back to the house, finds the mom dead. He blames her. He runs off. The sister B finds out that in order for the power that they need to be recycled, because basically, I should have gone into.
It's fine.
Basically, the way it works in this world is this power, in order for it to be recycled, basically, since this sect believes in reincarnation, you need to die in order for it to come back. So they needed to kill the mom, but the mom passed on to her son before. So they have to go kill the son. Sister A doesn't want that to happen, of course. Sister B ends up killing him, and it all breaks down.
Okay. Your time ran out a little bit. Yeah. I don't. Did you guys get that? Monitor, Leah, third. You guys get that?
To be honest, it was a little bit kind of like jumbled here and there. Like
Yeah. I thought it was just me. That's fine.
yeah, I don't know where the story was leading. To be honest with you, so like yeah, I don't know.
I thought it was a normal defeat a demon, right? Was that not the gist?
No.
I don't know. You kind of stumbled. Yeah, I got lost. You stumbled a little bit, and I got lost.
Yeah, I'm kind of going.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. I'll let you. So I know you might be nervous. I mean, I don't know why we're a bunch of idiots, but just like simplify it. Okay. So I'm reading what you have here. A world of people built their societies around defending against demonic creatures called horrors. Right? Is that okay? So simplify it.
That's like, more to set. That was more to set the reason why it's a walled city, basically.
Okay, so I want to know what's going to happen in the one shot. What's going to start? What's
beginning, middle, end, one sentence.
Yeah, that's what I want to know exactly. What's going to happen in the beginning, the middle, and the end? Let's go.
All right. In the beginning, they both enter the town and try and figure out how to get to this person that they're trying to assassinate. In the middle, while one sister is starting to reconsider her place in this group. In order, because they have to go kill this person, but now they're like, okay, well, maybe a person's life is more worthwhile than what their abilities can bring to the table. The other sister just goes ahead and fulfills the duty, and at the end, they both are clashing because now it's not just killing the mom, but now you have to kill the person that she actually has been interacting with. So it's like it's more of a personal kind of thing. So yeah.
I was way better, honestly.
Yeah, it's actually more understandable. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of still ruminating on it. Anybody have any thoughts about it yet? No, nothing. I don't. Okay, remind me again. Why do they? You said like, why are they gonna kill this thing again? Why?
So basically, the sect that they're in, they rely on reincarnation in order to bring the power back to their they basically put it back into the power pool, and then the person comes back to life.
Okay.
And it's more of a way of trying to control, to make sure no one, because basically as someone has their own experiences, they want to kind of do their own thing. So they figured if they wipe the slate, so to speak, so if the person passes, and then the power gets put back in the pool, and then someone else, I mean, essentially the same person, but without the memories, has the power again. It'll stay in-house.
Okay.
So.
Wait, so what are these powers? Is it like how like Attack on Titan works, or like the seven? Is there like specific powers that each of them have, and that's why they want it back, or?
Basically.
Okay.
So like the sisters, one's power is to reveal energy around her, and the other one is the ability to conceal certain energies or people or actions, like within a certain amount of time. So it's more like a stealth-based kind of thing. And the person they're going for, her ability was to manipulate causality. So if she comes into contact with a person, depending on what she says, it'll change the the effects like in the future.
I mean, doesn't that work for everyone though? Like the
bro, I'm so confused, bro. I don't
changing
understand the story. I'm so confused
like
right now.
that power. I think everyone technically has that because you can change like any you can change the future by changing like the words you say. I don't know.
I think I don't know. I might be dumb, bro. I don't understand your story. Like I don't understand it at all. Like at all. Like I don't even know where to start.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not explaining it correctly. That's the thing.
No, maybe it's me. Maybe it's just me. I don't understand it. I don't know. I wish I could give you feedback, but I don't even know where to start. Like to me personally, maybe I just don't get it because I'm kind of dumb. But it just seems very convoluted, especially for a one shot. I don't know. Even from the get-go, I don't even know why they're going, like, couldn't even tell you why they're gonna go kill this thing. I asked you, and you answered, but I didn't get I don't even know what the answer was. You know what I mean?
I think they just want the power back, right? Like
they
want
the power back,
is that power back.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
they just want the power back.
what did did they ever have the power before?
Yeah, are they trying to see the value of like the individual person rather than the power itself? Is that
yes.
like the... Okay, yeah.
Okay, then I'm definitely not getting it then. Like I'm just not getting the story. Okay, so they had the power and they lost it. Is that what you're saying? And they want to go get it back?
So I think the way that it works is that when the person with the powers dies, then somebody else gets them, and then they have to reincarnate the person, or they want to like reincarnate it into somebody that they can control.
Oh.
The Attack on Titan thing with the Titans.
Okay. I thought what if like the One Piece like Devil Fruits had more steps? Like what if you had to actually go do some more shit besides like imagine if Ace died and the fruit didn't grow anywhere else. You had to go do a whole ritual to get his fucking like powers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, that I understand it. I understand it now. Okay. All right. Okay. So how does it end? How does it? So they go. So who has the power? Like who has it? And like who has it?
Supposedly it's a kid, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's her kid. Yeah.
It's some chick's
They
kid.
gotta kill this kid. Is that I'm missing the end? I feel
that,
like
yeah. So they're killing a kid.
Well, it's a teenager, not a kid. But,
Does the kid at least deserve it? Like so we don't hate the main characters.
It's somebody's child, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a bad kid at least or something? Like at least make it.
No.
Wait, how did the kid get it? Is my question now.
Yeah. How did the kid get it?
Why didn't the mother have it?
It passed on from the mom.
Wait, but the mom is alive, right?
Yeah.
So how did it pass on? That's my question now. Because I thought it only passed on from reincarnation.
Yeah.
It can.
Okay.
If the person doesn't have a child.
If the person doesn't.
It basically stays in play until no one has it. Then it has to get thrown back into the pool.
Okay. Oh, that's what the fuck you were saying pool. I was so pool. Where did the pool come? Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Like a magic, bro.
Okay, like okay. I see. So what happens at the end then? Like, did it kill the kid?
Yeah, during an invasion, yeah, the kid ends up getting killed.
Yeah. See, yeah, people in chat are getting it now too. Yeah. Okay, because I thought it was just me. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so very, very end, the power goes back to the pool and they go home. Is that just how the whole thing wraps up?
Basically.
Okay.
So the point is like to show the brutality of this type of system or what?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, so what would you guys like? Let's actually give constructive. Now that we understand what's going on, can you give any constructive criticism on how to improve it?
Yeah, like what I would say is that you have to make me care about who the fuck gets this, because like
Yeah.
if the kid is like some dumb bitch I don't care about, then I'm like, yeah, kill him. I don't care. Just fucking kill the bitch. Like he doesn't do anything. So it's like, you know, you have to like, what's so important about this kid? Like, what about the powers? Like, why do I care about the pool of powers?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
with stories like this, I feel like the easy solution is to make the kid the main character, where the kid has no clue what's going on, except these people are coming after him now.
Yeah.
And he's like, why don't I die? I'm the main character. But like everyone's like, this kid has the power, he needs to die. And then by the end, the kid dies, and you killed off your protagonist, which I feel like hits a lot.
That's perfect, Aqua Semantic. I think that's the direction you should go with that. Because to me, your main characters just look like assholes. Why are they killing an innocent kid? Because they want his power? They're the bad, unless you want the main characters to be the bad guys, you know?
Yeah, that was kind of the point, to put you in their shoes and have you see them, well, one of them grip with the choices and whatnot.
Okay, then make it clear from the get-go these are bad people, you know? I think if you do want to go down the route and not what Monitor suggested, I don't like make it clear that we're watching a story from the villain's perspective. But even then, I don't know why you wouldn't just have the boy be the protagonist. Because okay, while we're watching from the villain, it's like, is there like some kind of like a message or something you can try to spin in there, or like are you trying to do some redemption for the villain character? Like, are we gonna watch them come to grips with the terrible thing they have to do, which is kill an innocent child? Are we gonna see them like, is gonna be conflict between the two people who are coming to kill this kid because one of them is starting to feel bad or something? Like where are you going with this? Okay, you want us to see it from their perspective. Well, a lot of the times, whenever you tell a story from a villain's perspective, a villain is never a villain from their perspective. Like,
exactly.
You know what I mean? But like, but they're also still the villain. Does that make sense? So like, you can understand what Thanos is doing, right? But it doesn't make it right. You can understand it from his perspective, but it doesn't make it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a basic morality in all of this.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, if you're gonna tell it from their side and you want to show these guys come to kill an innocent kid, you have to like allow us, the reader, to understand why they would do some shit like that. Especially when this one character knows it's like if this one character is like coming to like is having difficulty like following through with something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, someone in the comments said, I feel like if you went with a morally gray character that's carrying out their job and having
that's what it is.
The actions, then.
Okay, then you should have told that. You should have said that. That would have made things a lot clearer if you had just told us that he was morally gray. Okay.
Isn't it like really trippy how like we were all so fucking confused? I don't even know why, because like
it's
like,
not.
I'm reading a pizza right now. I thought that was why. I was just so lost.
Yeah, I thought I was reading. I thought I was reading chat too much. Maybe that's why I got lost. I was like, "What is?"
But actually, because like there's been people that have explained their stories worse.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but like for like some reason this one I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Been going for a while.
Yeah, maybe because Aqua Semantic. I'm sorry, you're second to last. That's why. That's why we couldn't. Yeah, our brain is gone.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's fine, man. I get it. I've been running around for work and home, so.
All right, I'm glad that you can at least understand it. But at least I hope we were able to give you some constructive criticism in there. You don't have to. I know if you're really gung ho, if you're really set on telling the story from these people's perspective, I think you can go for it, and you can definitely consider what we said if you do want to do that. But Monitor's recommendation is also really good. Like the boy story is arguably like I want to see that more than the morally gray one. You know what I mean? Like that ending, especially if the kid like loses, that does have a strong impact.
And the thing is like if you ever did do a series, then you could go to the morally gray character. Like the perspective changes, you know?
Yeah.
Like it could be like a false protagonist situation where you kill them off in the very beginning.
Yeah, that's true. But you have a lot of avenues you can go with this, and I hope we give you enough advice that you can kind of decide where you want to go. But
That's actually a good idea, because like in the beginning, like you can probably have like a similar situation and see how they like kill them, and then throughout like the one shot, the one that's like reflecting on what they did. In the end, when they're faced with a similar situation from the beginning, they do something different. Like that kind of shows they.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. You hear that, Aqua? Did you get that?
Yeah.
That was good. That was fucking good. I like that. It adds more. It makes it gives it more impact when the guys really start to reconsider what he's about to do. Especially if we already saw him do it. You know? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. But I hope that helped. Is there any questions that you had for us?
No.
Awesome.
Nothing right now.
Okay, awesome. I look forward to working with you and seeing how this develops. If you should choose to continue forward with this, look at me sounding all professional stuff. But yeah, thank you for being chill, awkward semantic. You have a good. God, why do I keep saying myself? I'll see you, dude. I'll see you.
All right. Have a
I'm
good
sorry.
night.
Have a good night,
morning.
or whatever, man. The world is weird. See ya.
Love you.
No, he's gone now. Man, why don't we just all have the same goddamn time? Quarter Pounder is next. Our last and final victim. I mean volunteer.
I saw someone in the chat earlier, Oro something. They said they didn't go, but I don't know if you want to add them in. I think they're in the.
Did we miss them?
Ouroboros, I think it is. They said.
Oh, they just didn't sign up. Oh.
Okay. They said I never got to go, though. I'm low-key not trying to go, so maybe they don't want to do it.
Okay, Ouroboros didn't sign up, but I think their pitch is on here. I'm not supposed to let you come on because you didn't sign up, but if you wanted to, I don't know, you can let it slide really quick. But Quarter Pounder is last. Ouroboros, you can think about that. But if we bring you on, oh my God, Soul Eater and Toll Love Rue. Okay, that's interesting. Who's next? Quarter Pounder, request to speak.
He said, send a message. Dude, I'm so sorry. I'm riding passenger with my mom right now. Can I wait a little?
Who said that?
Quarter Pounder said that, and then Ouroboros said I can go. I guess he wants to go in the meantime while we're waiting.
Okay, I don't know how long Quarter Pounder wants us to wait. Okay, but we're not gonna wait.
I mean, if he's not back by the time Ouroboros is done, then I guess we just move on. You know?
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't wait, bro. We cannot wait longer than we can't wait longer than 2 minutes or 1 minute for you to show up. You should have an announcement channel so people can find the Google Sheet. The Google Sheet ain't really for you. I mean, if you want to look at it, sure. But yeah, that's true. I should have made it available. But it's not really the Google Sheet's supposed. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Next time though. Next time. So who's ready now? Ouroboros, right? Ouroboros, you can request and we'll let you in. We'll let you in. Oh, there we go. All right, Ouroboros, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, welcome. You made it in, even though you look you weren't supposed to, but it's fine. I'll let it slide.
I appreciate it. I'm really sorry about that, man. Yeah, I didn't realize that I had to sign up. That's my fault, though.
No.
So sorry.
No, it's cool. Somebody said I should have done a better job of making it more obvious to you guys, so I guess maybe that's my fault. But whatever. So yeah, introduce yourself real quick, man. How you doing? Or dude, or whatever.
All right then, everybody. My name's Hawa, and I'm a 24-year-old wage slave, but I'm trying to chase my dreams of being an artist and a game dev.
Yes, sir. Chase those dreams. Break out a goddamn matrix. Okay, I sound like Andrew Tate now. Okay. All right. So really quick, you know the drill, man. You have 2 minutes. Actually, your pitch is an interesting one. Can you let us know what it is?
Absolutely. So I wanted to combine the unique power system of Soul Eater with the kind of urban sci-fi and harem elements of To Love Rue.
What did you say? Sci-fi? Yeah, I know Monitor loves it. Sci-fi. There's sci-fi in To Love Rue. I thought it was just like a slice of life, like romance.
Alien girls.
There's alien? I thought it was just a general like high school love story. Really?
Nah, they're aliens, bro.
What?
What the fuck is
Oh yeah.
What?
To Love Rue?
There's alien? I thought it was just like a high school thing. Oh wow, am I thinking of?
Isn't that the main girl's an alien from space?
Isn't that the one with the big air quote like ugly guy? Isn't that one, or am I thinking of another one?
It's like a hentai.
No, Monitor. What's the one with the big?
Oh my god, y'all are tripping right now.
No, what's the one with the big air quote ugly guy? The ugly guy. You know what's the one?
I think I know what you're talking about, Brody. I know it's like it's an ugly ass guy and a cute ass girl.
Oh no,
it's like.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking
about? The name escapes me, but I know exactly what
you're
talking
exactly.
about.
It's one of the most popular romance animes ever, and it's like a big ugly guy and some. He's not ugly. But he's who?
Yeah, that's what shoujo's though. It's like,
is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought To Love Rue was. That's what I thought. Okay.
No, that's the translation for Ore Monogatari is like fucking my love story.
Oh, okay. I mixed it up then. Oh, okay. All right. So, Ouroboros, I don't know. You said your name, but what was it again? I'm sorry.
Hawa, Hawa.
Hawa. Okay, Hawa. Okay, Hawa. So we know your pitch, and the title of your one shot is you have it right here is Love Arsenal. Interesting. So you know the drill. You have 2 minutes. Did you want me to let you know when you have 1 minute left?
Yes, please.
Alrighty then. Okay. I'm gonna start your time now. Go ahead.
So basically, Love Arsenal takes place in a modern day setting where, of course, Earth is isolated in the universe and it's been untouched by generations of conflicts between aliens simply because it was too far out. That distance has protected Earth for a really long time, but eventually, of course, aliens started reaching there. The first of these aliens being the main protagonist, Father Enzi Eric's. Of course, this is unbeknownst to him. He doesn't know this shit. So eventually, he's just chilling in a modern day. He goes to high school. He has three best friends. They're all kind of underachievers, and his main motto, his main thing is to live every day in pleasure, spending time with friends. He's kind of a hedonist, but like he believes that the simple things in life are what matter most. So just one day at school, he ends up meeting this girl, Mia, who is strangely interested in him, and he eventually like works up the courage to kind of axe himself out, kind of being pushed by his best friends, and they end up going on a series of dates throughout the one shots, like kind of have it that it's going to be like,
you have 1 minute, by the way.
I don't want to say flash, like not really flash. I don't know how to explain it, but like they'll be going through like dates throughout the one shot. Not that it's gonna, I don't want to
Take
say
long.
it, but like eventually as he's going on these dates, he starts getting these weird ass text messages, and he starts feeling this very weird ass like vibe. And whatnot as he's like going out with her, and he starts getting very suspicious about her too. Like, why the hell does this girl, like out of all the girls in my school ignore me, why the hell is this girl so interested in me? And so this is kind of where the power system comes in. Like in Soul Eater they have like resonance and like soul wavelength, but I've named it Symphony in my story, where he eventually he confides in her and says, I've been getting these weird ass text messages, and like I think we should like cut it off the date. And then she ends up leading him to an abandoned warehouse where she reveals to him that she's an alien. And at the same time, this is kind of where the horror aspect comes in. Another girl kind of comes from the shadows, and it's made at first I'd like the reader to think that, oh, maybe the text messages were from her, maybe the weird ass stares were from her, but the girl Mia, the girl he was on a date with, and this other alien who appears, her name is Sariel, they both have sort of like a history and a rival. So there's where that kind of like, harem thing aspect comes in. And eventually like in the one shot, they like get into like a small sort of fight, and then he's trying to stop them. But then there's this assassin. So there's this assassin that comes, tries to kill them. They end up all almost dying, but they transform using Symphony, and they turn into gauntlets. So I was thinking like, Suna from Katekyo Reborn or Kilk from Soul Eater, they end up turning into his gauntlets, kind of like that Meister weapon relationship, and then they end up defeating the one-shot villain. So it's supposed to be like, how like harem's always like, will they, won't they? It cuts that bullshit out in the first chapter. It like turns it into like a polygamy type of relationship, and they end up all fighting like aliens together. At least that's like supposed to be the setup for the pilot.
Monitor,
So, yeah,
you go
that's
first.
it.
Monitor, you go first. What are your thoughts? Monitor, you go first.
That was peak fiction.
I almost nutted a little bit. Okay, continue. Monitor, you go.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Kind of gives me the vibes of high school DD. How like he thinks he's going on a date with this hot girl, and then she's like a fallen angel and like literally trying to kill him.
Yeah.
The one caveat that I did have was I feel like towards the end, like this whole battle scene was kind of rushed a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Like that sexy girl came out of nowhere. I feel like if you're gonna have her in here, you gotta hint at her earlier. Like maybe she's in the classroom, like looking around, or like you gotta like show that she's a character here. And also that assassin plot line just came out of nowhere too. I feel like one of the girls should be trying to kill him, and then the other girl jumps in or something like that. And then it's like a tsundere versus like a girl who's into him. So it's like a two girls with opposite personalities, like that end up. I don't know. Like, I feel like that thing came out.
Monitor's preaching. I was hooked. Like you got me hook, line, and sinker until the end when a lot of stuff felt like it was coming out of nowhere. And so literally, I literally have nothing else to add because literally Monitor just read my mind. I loved it, but there's some stuff that obviously needs work. But when you work on those things, God, you have something nice here,
bro. Trashy like rom-com like this is awesome.
I love that shit. Okay, third Monitor. You guys have any thoughts about this?
Nah.
Me, I don't have anything because like it's not really my kind of series. But
Yeah, same.
But if I were to say something about like how I'd like it to go, if I was gonna read it, I would be like, okay, if I agree with the thing that the one, because like I don't think it should go into like the multiple like people relationship kind of thing. It should be more like there's actually one story I was thinking about, but I don't really remember which one it was. But it's pretty common for them to be like, oh yeah, let's compete for like who's more compatible, and then he's like trying to like fucking There's one that's a main one, but then they kind of like catfight, and then one takes control of it in this fight, and then in the other one, and then like maybe they can become like fused weapons, and then that's where the like kind of like threesome thing comes in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
yes.
Yeah. Like, I would do something like that if I was gonna do that.
I like the chat's going wild. People are saying like I did this when I downloaded it into my brain, and like people are saying the link is done.
Chat is down horrendous. No, I do like it, and I think Leah makes some good points too. Definitely some stuff to think about for you, Hawa. But I like your story, and I cannot wait to see the shit that's very not Diddy Mark is the shit that I want to see made the most. You know, it's not because I hate everyone who's doing the action stuff. It's because this is just something I'm just not used to see, especially from like my audience or people like around me. I want to see this made, and I'm excited, especially because I love trashy like anime. Like Monitor knows that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for this. Third didn't have anything to say. Leah said some good. Monitor said some good shit. I have nothing to add to what Monitor said because he read my mind. But I hope that was insightful for you, or at least helpful to you, Hawa. Is there any questions that you have for us?
Nah. I just want to say you're a really dope, Mark. I look up to you. You're doing awesome things. You're out there doing the thing that a lot of people want to do, and like you're all really funny people. So just thank you for your precious time. Thank you for the feedback. I really appreciate it, like sincerely.
Oh my god! I should have brought a tissue. My god, thank you.
You're gonna make him cry.
You're gonna make me cry, man. I'm an emotional man. Not really, but I am if you think about it, if you try hard. But yeah, no, that means a lot to me. I appreciate that. But man, I can't wait to see this made. You have a good night or day wherever the fuck you. At this point, I'm owning this mad catchphase now.
Day and night. All right, Brett. I appreciate you. I'll get you on stage. I appreciate you all. God bless.
All right, man. See ya.
But I don't know.
What was interesting was they said in the chat that they're a girl and they were worried about objectifying the girl characters, and I feel like this whole like harem genre is not usually done by girls, so I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause like,
wait, how was a girl? How was a girl?
Bro, the point of this shit is like you read a shoujo and that's objectifying the guys all the way through. So like I don't know what that person's worried about. I mean that's just normal.
It can be it's valid. I can understand that person because especially if it's like something they're interested in, like right out like off rip, just story wise. You know, maybe they want to read the story, but they might be worried that it might whatever women too much. But knowing what the genre is, I don't know what you're expecting.
But the character in the story is putting themselves in that position, so it's not even like a thing that's from the male character. It's that the female character is doing that, so it's like it's different. It's not from the male character's part.
Okay, all right.
So it's different in that sense.
Yeah, Hawa is a girl. Hawa, you do not sound like a white guy. I did not think you sounded like a white guy, but I did not want to call you a girl because I don't know. I feel like why are girls in my Discord?
Maybe she could have been like a 13-year-old or something.
Yeah, I didn't want to assume. I don't know. Okay, one more person is Quarter Pounder. Quarter Pounder, you still in the car? Quarter Pounder, look if you can. Oh, they requested. Okay.
Quarter Pounder was
getting here. Oh damn.
Oh yes, sir. Quarter Pounder sliding.
I really didn't think they'd make it in time.
Yeah, they made it. Quarter Pounder, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Firstly, dude, I'm so sorry about the whole submission thing. It's so scuffed.
Nah, dude, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so basically, Quarter Pounder was not on the list yesterday, but they DM'd me afterwards saying that they messed it up, and I double checked. They're on the slide, so it was, I let them in. So Quarter Pounder is our last person today. To all the people who were asking us to do like late submissions, I'm sorry, but we have lives. We like to sleep and eat, and not just be on live streaming every day. So or all day every day. So Quarter Pounder is gonna be the last person today. The people who wanted to do late stuff, remember if you're part of my Discord, I will still look at your stuff even if you didn't submit it on time, and I will give you feedback. And Monitor, Third, and Leah are in this Discord channel now. So don't disturb them. But it's like, it's possible that maybe one day they might be bored enough to like actually hop into a fucking
You can tag us, but that does not mean we'll answer.
Yeah, you can tag exactly. You can tag them, but they might not answer. And I might drag Lee out to join me in some lives, so you never know.
Yeah, I will.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, Quarter Pounder, sorry about that. You have to hear that. Introduce yourself real quick. What do we call you? What's up?
Hello. I'm Quarter Pounder with cheese, and I'm pretty new to this manga stuff. I think I'm okay at drawing, but this is gonna be like my third manga I've created. So I got 2 minutes.
Wow. Yeah. No, that's a lot. That's a lot more manga than a lot of people that I know. So, Yeah, you do have 2 minutes, but I wanted to know your pitch. Let me actually find your name on here real quick. Like, what's your inspiration?
Okay, so the first one is like I think it's titled Unicorn. It's I think it's a blend of the Love Is Blind and what was the other one, Regular Show?
Did you change it from what you had before? Because on here, maybe I messed it up. It says Macbeth meets Fist of the North Star.
Wait, which? I can explain it. I'm not sure what you're saying.
Huh?
I think I could explain it for like in 2 minutes. I don't know. It's kind of scuffed.
No, that's fine. It's fine. I'm just saying. I don't know. Oh, you did have two. Yeah, I wrote it in my notes here that you had two pitches. So I picked. You had two different stories. Yeah, I remember you. You had two different stories that you pitched me. One of them was like, I think you said one of them was like 50 pages long, and one was like short. I chose the shorter one, which is the Macbeth meets Fist. Okay. So, but you want to pitch the other one? Like
yeah, I can explain it within 2 minutes. Don't worry.
But you do know it can't be 50 pages, right? Like, I'm not gonna accept that, right?
Yeah, true.
Okay,
I'll probably do Cancer Fish or something.
No, you can do the first one, but you're gonna have to shorten it down. Just letting you know if you do decide.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah, you have 2 minutes. I'll let you know at the halfway mark, at the 1 minute mark, that you have 1 minute left. Is that cool?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, bet. Your time starts now.
Okay, initially I was going to go with a manga that's called Unicorn. It's basically like I guess a tongue-in-cheek way to communicate with an editor from Japan. Basically it goes like this: greasy sort of shut-in person with like long black hair, pale face goes outside and does speed dating. He fails, and like when the last girl starts to leave, he gets really desperate and just like starts neurotically scribbling a unicorn picture on like the little kid drawing tablet thing. It's in a diner, so like they have like crayons and coloring sheets. And just like slowly but surely, everybody in the diner starts noticing the unicorn picture. Then everyone outside starts to notice. Then eventually, near the end, everyone starts to love him. And then, I don't know, like a world president or president of the globe or something just comes out and gives him a medal. The story ends with him being like sort of jumped in the air 90s style with everybody around him. And that's the end of that one. I started boarding it already. And the mistake is, I'm like midway through boarding it. And it's already 30 pages. So I considered it a fail. I decided to go with a smaller idea for the next one. It's called like Cancer Fish. It's a working title. Basically, open on a waterlocked village that's starving with a big fish monster in the background. Then like sort of a cheesy, big-armed hero guy appears in the horizon. He comes down and kills the fish.
Oh, you have 40 seconds, by the way. I'm sorry. Continue.
Oh yeah. He distributes the fish among the villages to make them like full and stuff. But like it turns out the fish gives them cancer and they all die.
Okay.
Oh, and now we're going with Macbeth, the Fist of the North Star. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that was good. I know you people in this Discord like your stories because they're so unique. I'll tell you what, before anybody else says anything, Quarter Pounder, in the future, I'm not gonna say anything. I'll say it later. But anybody have any thought? You said what, Monitor?
You just built that up and then you said I'm not gonna say anything.
Fine, I'll say it.
No, you can say it.
I'll say it. In the future, Quarter Pounder, I want to make a manga with you. Like I'll draw it. Because your stories are like, they're stupid in a good way. They're so stupid. I want to do that. Like, I feel like I can't come up with shit like that. Especially it's just so dumb. I'm sorry. I don't know if they're gonna like it, but I like it. I like both of them.
All right, cool. Thank you.
I do want to see those boards for the first one because that first story should not be 30. That first story could be 10 pages. I don't know what you're doing.
Wait, no, I thought about compressing it, but I don't think like the jokes and like the tone would shift properly.
We'll see. We'll see when the time comes. We'll see when it's time to look at boards. That's gonna be like 2 months. But Monitor Third, Leah, what do you guys think?
Wait, so there are two different stories.
Okay. Yeah, Quarter Pounder, you have to pick one right here, right now. So that they can pick one that they can focus on.
Cancer Fish, since it's like the shorter one.
Yeah, I actually like that one better. I mean, I prefer it because it's more simpler, and again, it's a brain dead kind of story. But I like it. It's really straightforward, and I also like. I don't know if it's a comedy, but it could be any type of genre actually.
Yeah,
it could be like a Chainsaw Man type of shonen.
Yeah, go for a comedy for it.
Yeah, but I like it.
Cancer Fish could work as a serious comedy. Like, imagine, if I drew Cancer Fish, I would draw it with Berserk art style, but keep the story the same. Like, imagine that shit. Like, at the end,
all right, I'll try it.
Like, no, I'm not saying you have to do it, but I'm saying there's a lot of avenues you could take with this. You know what I mean?
It feels
Yeah,
like a Resident Evil type of story too, with
It
the
could.
large fish.
You could take it a lot of directions. That's the good thing. Leah, what about you?
I think it was fun. I don't really have any thoughts because it was
Mhm.
my thoughts are as short as the explanation. I just
Yeah.
want to read it.
Yeah, what I like about the story is it's like it knows what it wants to do, so you don't really judge it. Like this guy right out the gate just wants to entertain you, and that's what this is. It's not making you think. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that. Right? I really do appreciate that. Monitor, what about you?
Yeah, DD Mark said Berserk art style, but I imagine like Jake the Barbarian, if any of you remember that. How he was just like a real big himbo, like muscular man who like did not do his job right, but like he was like strong.
Jake the Barbarian.
I feel like it'd be really fun to like
I guess spell.
see that.
Oh, I see. I've seen this before. I never actually. Was this a
Dave the
cartoon?
Barbarian. Yeah, I just looked it up. Dave the Barbarian.
Dave, I typed Jake. I've seen Jake the Barbarian.
Yeah.
I've seen Jake the Barbarian. Oh, did the same thing actually. Did the same thing. Yeah, I guess Google just thought I meant Dave the Barbarian. Okay. Yeah, I've seen it before. Was it a cartoon like on Cartoon Network or something? Or Disney Channel? Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, Quarter Pounder, I really like your stuff. I mean, the fact that we have so little to say is a good thing, bro. And I want to work with you in the future. By future, bro, it might be far future. I have a lot of manga to make this year. But like I have been wanting to make a Brain Dead, like a one-ass story, like a gag manga, and I feel like I'm not good at that shit. And it might be I'll be open to working with somebody in the future. And bro, your shit is so dumb, but in a unique way. I like it. I like it.
Okay, dude, thank you.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. Is there any questions that you have for us? Like anything you wanna say before we let you go?
I mean, not really.
All right, awesome sauce, dude. All right, keep on keeping on, bro. Get out of here, man.
All right, thank you.
All right, see you, dude. All right, okay? That's the end of the show. My judges, what are your final thoughts about everything? Say whatever you want. So we can
How
get
was
this.
that 30? How did he have 30 pages?
I know. For that first one, I don't know. Like, I don't know what kind of jokes he's telling me. He might be because the unicorn one is straightforward. It could be 10 pages. That's why I want to see those. I want to see those boards. I want to see those boards. You know what I mean? So
It has to have like he has gigantic panels or something. I don't know.
yeah,
It's
he
like-
must have gigantic panels, of course. But I know we had a lot of pitches, but I know fully and I know damn well that only a fraction of them will actually follow. At least even get to the fucking script phase, right? So we're not gonna see all of these for sure, but I get giddy at the idea that even if we get like 2 or 3 people who actually finish and follow through, I'm excited. So
I feel like you can like give him a motivation. Like
there
we'll
is-
come back for the storyboard episode. I'm not coming back for the script one. I'm not.
No.
reading them.
I wouldn't put you guys through that shit. Hell nah. Story.
I'll look at
No,
it.
I wanna read the ones that get to the end. To be honest.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll bring you guys on for storyboards if you want, or otherwise I'll bring on a separate set of guests if you guys want. I can bring on Harakami and I don't know somebody else. You know what I mean? But like for the final. Yeah, the final stuff you guys are definitely gonna look. The final stuff I'm actually gonna send it to every mutual who wants it. Yeah, everyone, if you're listening right now, your final manga, if you make it to the end, I will send it to every mutual that I know. That includes, and I don't know if they'll actually respond, but I'll ask them to. So like fucking White manga, I'll send it to White. I'll send it to, I don't know if White will respond. I'll send it to White, send it to Monitor, Third, Haru, who else? Stefan G. I'll send it to whoever, and I'll just ask them if they want to like give a review or critique and whatever. And that will add to the final score because people wanted me to make this competitive. So there is a prize now. I'm gonna give away an XP pen.
There's a prize?
Yeah, I'm giving away an XP pen pen display, and the person who also wins, I will bring them on my YouTube channel. Or if Third is cool with it, we can interview them for the podcast as well. And Third, what do you think about that? Is that cool?
Sure, I'm down.
I bet. So if you win, and by winning, and we've talked about this in the Discord server before, but winning means getting votes from the judges, which counts double. But like also the general public, whoever wants to vote can also vote on your stuff, and we'll pick a winner that way. And first prize gets the pen display tablet, the XP pen one. So it's not like a look up and draw on the table thing. No. It's a screen. It has a screen. You draw on the screen. An XP pen. I'm giving that away, and a guest spot on my channel or the podcast. I don't know yet. Maybe both. We'll see.
Do you want to tell everyone? Like I see a lot of people on YouTube saying, "How do I get involved in this?" Do you want to tell them how they can still join if they want to continue?
Yeah. So right now, so we're doing it. I'm doing it like a class, right? The whole point is for all of us to learn and grow together. Because as we kind of hinted at in this episode where we made those jokes, a lot of people who say they make manga don't actually make manga. And I used to clown them for the longest time for being procrastinators and lazy. But it's not really that. It's not that straightforward. It is kind of intimidating and it is scary to take that first step. So I figured it's better and it's less intimidating when we all take it together, and we're helping each other along the way, and nobody's feeling like ashamed or scrutinized. So at the end, we can all have a product that we're proud of because we helped each other to get there. Does that make sense? So if you still want to join, all you have to do is sign up to any tier on my page. I could be the lowest tier, so you can get access to the Discord, right? And basically, I release videos every month, about every month, with a tutorial, and at the end of that tutorial there's an assignment, right? So the first video has been out, and the assignment was to pitch, and this is the assignment being finished with and over with. So later this weekend the next video will come out, and basically if you want to join, it's too late now to have your pitch be reviewed by these guys, but if you join now, I will still look at it. But basically you can join at any step of the process, but know that wherever you join, you're gonna have to catch up. So if you join my Discord when we're doing storyboards, nobody's gonna wait for you. I'm not gonna go back and start looking at your pitches. You're gonna have to catch up with your pitch and your script to where we are at with your storyboarding. And I'm gonna stop people from being eligible to win after the storyboards, right? So you can't just join in and then ink your manga and win. No. So to be eligible to win, the latest you have to join is the storyboard. Does that make sense? So like if you can join after storyboarding, but you're not eligible to win. Does that make sense? So you can join at any point, but if you wait, the longer you wait, it's gonna be more work for you because you have to catch up with everybody else. I hope that's clear. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to thank my amazing judges and my fucking awesome friends, Monitor Comics, fucking Third PHP, my business partner, and Leah, one of my best fucking friends. I appreciate all three of them are my best fucking friends. I love these people. They sat through these this for hours, and Third is like 2 a.m. at where fucking Third is at. I appreciate them so much. So judges in the chat.
You should. Everyone should thank you too for hosting this.
Shucks. No, it's no problem. No, I'm thanking you guys. Judges in the chat right now. All right, these guys are amazing. And I also want to thank the audience. People who stuck around and watched. I appreciate that. That stuff is well appreciated. And I also want to thank the Discord people for being really, really awesome. Like the fact that nobody came on here and started saying some wild shit to like Third or even Leah, because she's Leah has down bad fans and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that everybody was cordial and nice and nobody was a dick, that was amazing. So thank you to the Discord people who are participating. I look forward to the as we progress with this. I especially cannot wait for the storyboards and to actually see the final stuff. Whatever. I don't want to talk too much. I want to let these guys go. I'm gonna let you guys go. Till next time, Art Nerds. It has been DD Douchebag Mark. Peace and love, baby. I'm in the stream. Bye.
Bye.